fake, though. I tell you that. Your beard looks kind of fake.
It doesn't. Yeah, I washed it.
You're a goddamn mall Santa, motherfucker.
Whoa. So
put my spectacles back
Phil,
on.
did you write a song, Phil?
No.
I wrote a heavy metal song about a year ago. I wrote it when I was over there taking care of my mom before she passed away, and now that I can get AI music, I may get some AI metal to put to it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm the worst. I'm tone deaf, bro. And my voice sounds like this. And I accept the fact that I'm not a musical person. I'm just not.
Well, your song sounded awesome, man.
Yeah. This motherfucker's trying to get me out there like, ha ha ha, this motherfucker. Go ahead, sing for everybody.
Yeah.
What's up,
I'd rather show everybody my fat ass.
Oh, good.
They're saying, Phil, they're saying that I'm trying to steal their shit now.
Are you?
Well, I mean, you did post a link.
You did post a link, Damon.
That's kind of.
But Friday is our night. They should have known. This is Friday at 8.
Well, tomorrow night's supposed to be their night, and I guess starting at 5. I don't know if it'll run into Rogers and I's. If it does, we'll just, of course, confer to them and send everybody over to watch that and be it, of course. But
yeah, you know what?
Yeah, I mean,
is that Wes?
Yeah,
man.
Oh, Fred, hold on. I forgot to send Fred that link. Let me get you that on here. Hold on, Bubba.
So what they should have did was they should have been like, hey, do you guys want a scissor lock? And we could have did a joint live.
Right. Yeah, that's the way they would put it, too.
They'd have a lot more viewers.
Yeah, it would definitely help them, but,
I got no problem scissor locking, bro. I was born this way.
Look at this. We got Frayed Knot. I just sent you the link, brother. Hey, did you see that Celtic Hills guy, dude? He's getting some shit going down there in Old
yeah, I saw that. Some
Steel Valley
world-renowned chef backing his shit up.
Where'd Joe go? Oh, there he is.
Joe, look what I got, boys.
What up, everybody?
I got one of those. I've been babying mine, Phil. I got a little bit left.
I was drinking on this one that night. We was at Big Easy's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
And he let me keep it. I was like, fuck yeah.
So who let Fred not in there?
Well, you were sending him a link, so yeah.
What up, guys? What up, Santa? What up, Mark? What up, PhilBilly?
Oh, man.
What up, Damon? What up, Sandman?
What's up, buddy?
Send here, I'll put it in what's up, brother? I'll put the link in the comments.
Yeah, and I forgot to post it in the Moonshine Militia page. My bad. I'll blame that one on Santa.
You're slacking, man. Put it in all the pages, bro.
I'm getting busy.
Put it in our groups too, man. Put it in Rock Gut. Put it in all of them.
Yes, please. You put it in the
I don't think I'm part of Rock Gut.
Why not?
I didn't even know you guys existed.
Oh, come on, man. Your brothers.
Rock Gut Moonshiners.
I'm going over to America and Whiskey, and I'm going to post it there.
Join group. I better not have to answer no fucking questions. God damn it. Your membership is pending approval. Will you promise not to bully any member for their questions or comments? Fuck no.
Yeah, send it to Rock Gut. Send it to DIY.
Will you respect the privacy of the group? Fuck no.
This is Phil you're talking to.
I'm here on
work for any law enforcement. Fuck no. I agree to the group rules.
I posted it to a few different sites.
Man, I tell you what, having your internet down sucks.
Rock Gut Moonshine.
Yeah. I wouldn't have shit. I couldn't watch TV or anything. That's what we use for everything.
I can't even. I might have to jump over there and approve you.
Did you start that group, Santa? Is that your group?
No, actually, that Rigsby and
so they ain't gonna approve me, bro. They don't like me.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers secretly hate my guts. Like,
No.
All right.
hey
Kelsey,
man, what's up?
I'll send it to you, brother.
Phil. He said, piece of shit. What's up, Phil? Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Is anyone available to chat? Like, he's got his all is almost fit. When you click on Celtic Hills Moonshine thing, it's
Patrick Dooney, all you have to do is get on a damn laptop and click on the link, bro.
well, it gets that. Are you available to chat? How much is your? It has all that, the business stuff pop up.
Yeah.
All professional and everything.
We have an auto response in the PhilBilly page, and I don't know how to fucking turn it off. It's stupid as fuck.
Oh, it's that
like,
admin assistant thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it the fuck off. It's annoying. I'm sure
Yeah.
people are tired of it. Like,
I've not really fooled with it much, but I've seen it on the groups and stuff, and it keeps asking me if I want to enable it, and I try to just get by without doing anything.
The militia page, I had to turn off the admin assist because it was causing more harm than it was doing good.
Yeah,
because it was just approving everybody. I mean, you'd come in there, and even if you didn't answer the questions, you'd be approved. Because if you didn't meet certain guidelines, it'd still approve you. And I was like, "No, let's turn that shit off because we got. I mean, it let freight in. I mean, look at that.
Hey, all right. You can bust my balls all you want, Damon. You can ask me about horror videos and clips, but I have no fucking clue. Like, I watched all the movies, dude, but my brain does not retain that shit.
I had 2 people drop out from podcasts my episodes this month.
Oh shit!
So I'm like, fuck. Now I'm like, I need to find somebody that can watch some vampire horror movie because I need to kick out like 3 more episodes this month. So.
Well, can I cheat and just use my computer for questions? I can play
you
the
didn't
role.
know I'm the Vampire King, did you?
It's not questions. It's just watch a movie. We talk about a movie.
Oh, I can play that role.
Is it good? Is it bad? If it's bad, we tell Mark to watch it. And we tell him it's good.
You didn't know I was a Vampire King, did you?
Santa's a vampire, y'all.
I'm a Vampire King. I'm the king of a vampire family.
What up, Randy?
Oh,
Yeah, well.
shit.
In an RPG game. That's shit for about 15 years.
You're a fucking nerd, dude. You are a nerd.
I am a geek.
Hey, what's everybody drinking tonight?
Like, now, motherfucker, I want to be a nerd too.
Let me grab something here.
I'm having.
I don't know.
I'm drinking Uncle Deer.
What's everyone drinking tonight?
I'm trying this liquor.
I got a whole plethora of things in front of me.
I got a whole 12.
This
I got
is my apple pie.
Yeah, I got a 12-pack of jars over here. I can drink all kinds of.
Nice, Phil.
I got all kinds of PhilBilly stuff. I'm about out of Sandland shine. Did you hear that, Wes? I said
hear
that.
I just mashed in a whole shitload, so
Look at my lonely bottle here.
I can't
I'm
see
sure I'm
it.
still waiting on a shirt too, Wes.
Trying to get
Hey,
it.
Joe, Phil's
Look at
Afraid?
So
Just
pretty
enough
sure I'm
to
waiting on a
tell that
shirt.
they're in it. That's the blueberry and the RWB.
Yeah, I got your shirt made, Fred. I just haven't
Cheers.
sent it out. I've been
Sweet.
busy as fuck.
Sweet.
I got a baby on the way, so it's kind of hectic right now.
I can only imagine.
She's gonna be
Sorry.
born in 3 weeks.
Sorry, Santa. I didn't mean to talk to
Awesome,
you.
brother.
That's pretty good stuff. I don't know what the fuck it is, who made it.
Well, I'm
but-
gonna drink the last swaller of Wes's blueberry or blackberry.
Hell,
Blackberry.
I don't even have any of that.
That's the
I
last.
got blackberry tonight.
One shot left.
That was my favorite, probably my favorite run I've ever done.
Yeah, it's damn good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I drink
Ooh,
O'Joy.
This is my blackberry shine.
Hell yeah.
Where the fuck is Toby?
He's driving.
California, I think.
That's him right there. He's in California.
Yeah.
He did say that, Bert.
That's what I heard.
You're swallowing Wes's blueberries. Well, that says 2 things. First of all, tells us the size of Wes's balls, and secondly, it tells
Hey.
us that Santa likes
Damn,
those.
I hate this freaking
It
phone,
ain't,
man.
like, it ain't like you're shoving the balls in. It's all shaft, no balls.
He just said,
Yeah, I'd trade a quarter pound of balls for another quarter inch of pecker any
That's
day
what
of the week.
uh-huh.
tell you that. Yeah.
And it makes it look
Go
better.
on, Wayne. No, Wayne's my dude.
Whose green bar is that, man? That looks pretty nice.
Olympia, Washington. It's my own private home bar, not a city bar.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's pretty damn nice.
Beautiful.
I had to get my magnifying glass out to see it because I'm on my phone, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's fully stocked, fully operational, with enough bottles I can compete with any city bar.
What did I sign into? Must have been tanked when I first came across this Cree.
Yes, Randy.
Cree? I don't know what that is. Okay. Celtic,
He probably meant to say crew.
I sent you a private message with the link.
Did you send it to him or to Celtic?
Celtic Hills Moonshine.
Okay.
You probably got to send it to him.
Patrick, yeah, send it to Patrick Dooney.
Randy needs a flag. Hit me up, Randy. I got some. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about flags.
Fags. You know a lot about fags.
Hey, you gotta watch saying that
Hey,
on here, but
Right now,
The cigarettes.
you
right
gotta
now,
be
my
careful.
bar has.
dude.
The cigarettes.
Okay, it's okay if he says it because he is homosexual.
And he didn't say it in a derogatory way, you know.
He refers to his pronouns are they them,
Well, I mean, if it's how they identify, well, you know.
and he likes the pinky and the stinky. So he
Talk
can say
about- are
it.
you
We
talking
established
about
that
Damon?
last week, didn't it?
He
Who's
shouldn't
first?
say it anymore.
Who's
Okay.
first?
Have you guys
Stinky
just talked
pinky.
about? Have you guys just talked about this together or tried some things? I'm not.
I mean, I tried anything once, boys. I tried anything once.
Yeah, you don't even know.
All right, it's
Right
starting
now,
to
my
sound like,
bar
it's starting
has
to sound
3
like American
flavors of
whiskey. I
time.
mean, I don't know.
I told you what happened when I was 5 years old, Wes. I'm not down with it. I don't like it.
Yeah, that was a fucked up story.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
We was talking
And-
about that earlier. Ian was like, "Wes wasn't prepared for that shit."
No, that threw me way off.
Oh.
So
Well, I
I'm
don't
telling
know.
you, that's not a story for Facebook.
Well, when I was 5 years old, he put me in the bathtub with an older guy, and he tried to butt fuck me. It was pretty terrible. That's basically the story.
And what I
Damn.
said was bad.
It was a
Wow.
lot more. It was a lot more graphic when I heard it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to details on here.
Yeah, that was the Facebook version.
That's the Facebook version.
Wow.
This dude tried to molest me when I was a kid. But you can't say the F word for here on out. Okay,
Fuck?
Damon? You can say fuck.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
that
was
F
gonna say,
word.
I'm in trouble.
I got you.
Oh, 10's the limit.
Unless
10's
you're
the limit.
British. Unless
Celtic
you're
Hills. We can only have 10 people in at once. Somebody drops out, we'll add you.
What up, Robert or Roger?
What's up, man?
What's going on, Raj?
Hey, you think
Oh.
for $100
What's up,
a month,
Santa?
Uncle Drunkle?
they'd let me have 11 people. You know what I mean?
Uncle, yes.
Yeah, you get that. And this is the thing too. They're charging an ass load more. Instead of charging like $80 now, instead of what it was like 30 or some shit.
Yeah, it's $100 a month on my bank.
It
Yeah,
went up drastically.
To have StreamYard?
Yeah, it's gone up a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
but now I mean they
I
give
believe,
you.
I believe when I checked it, it was 140.
Well, the things that changed was that now you can stream to 8 different locations instead of 3.
Right.
You can have people in the green room or more people backstage waiting, and you get more.
I never knew there's a limit on backstagers.
You get more storage space. That's about it.
Yeah.
So if you don't care about streaming to 8 different locations and 3 of them is fine,
I mean, who
Then-
streams to Instagram?
I was about to until I saw that it'll cost $80, and I was like, nah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
And when I checked the prices for Joe and I, it was like 140.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, it went up.
Isn't that what I told you, Santa?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, they used to have one that was like 19, and now it's 39. So the cheapest one they have is what, like 39 or 49 or something like that?
I think it's 44. I think
Yeah, something like that, 39, 49, somewhere in that range. And then that's basically what the free version used to be, you know. And
now they got like an ultra fucking thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it helps or not, but when I first signed up for StreamYard, it was like a free version, and then I paid for it, right? And then the day after I paid for it, I canceled it and made a bad review. And they told me, well, we'll give you the $49 package. You can have 10 people online and blah, blah, blah. Because I fucking told them I didn't want it and it was garbage. And then they sent me back a fucking deal or whatever. So
That's what everybody does. I do that to Spectrum, my TV, about twice a year.
Right.
Yeah. The plan I got right now is I'm paying $431 a year.
Yeah, it's like $40 a month. Yeah, 400 something. Yeah.
We're all in different states, Tim. Timothy. We're all in different states.
Couple people in Kentucky.
Santa's in Kentucky, right?
Roger and me both.
Yeah.
Kentucky. Capital, baby.
I only go to Kentucky when I fuck a couple of my cousins. I'm just kidding. That's West Virginia, y'all. Nah, I love fucking Kentucky. I wish I lived there.
That's west. That's east of us. I mean,
yeah.
Kentucky's pretty. There's not a lot here, but it's definitely pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Kentucky, man. I'm doing a Kentucky run.
But I love it here, man.
Yeah, too. I lived in Florida for a while. It's the only other state I've lived in.
I've never been to Florida. I'd like to go.
Really?
You've never been to Florida?
Never been to Florida. I'd like to stick my thumb right up an alligator's asshole. I'll tell you that right
That
now.
ain't nothing.
Make sure somebody's got a camera.
Phil, come see me, Phil.
I just seen a video where this guy walked into his house after the flood down there. Fucking walked in on an alligator right there in his fucking kitchen.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Oh, fuck this."
They get in people's pools all the time.
That'd be something to see. I mean, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, on the golf course.
You walk in your house and there's a fucking alligator there.
Dinner is served.
Yeah. That's more like delivery.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Stuart.
Dinner brought
Pretty
itself.
mouth, boy.
Yeah, I have a friend down there. One of them has a pond behind her house, and she goes out and takes pictures of the birds and the alligator. I'm like, and she has pets. And I'm like, that gator's going to be eating your little puppy soon. Oh, no. Yeah, it will. Yeah.
I had some alligator etouffee about 2 weeks ago, and it was so fucking amazing, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we used to get just gator bites.
Was it deep
Gator
fried?
bites, awesome, man.
Kind of spicy dip. Oh goddamn! Yeah, they were deep
fried. Gator bites.
Yeah, gator nuggets. Gator nuggets.
That's basically what it was.
The thing with gator is it tastes
Gator
terrible.
nuggets or
Oh.
gator bites.
You got to deep fry it or put it in
deep fried.
something else.
Oh my god.
That's like okra. People don't like okra by itself. You got to put it in shit to eat it.
Oh
yeah. That's what I do.
Here we go.
You're right.
Okra is great, especially deep fried.
I ain't eating no fucking okra.
Fried okra's all right. As long as you fry the snot out of it, I'm fine.
I don't care how you cook it. I'm not eating that shit.
Yeah.
I can't do okra. I can't do okra. I can't do okra greens. It's just.
Is that another banana?
I can do all that. Livers where I draw the line.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll eat the hell out of some liver. Yeah.
Gator jerky's good. Awesome.
Tom got me to take a bite of some liver shit at Maggie Valley.
Popped out.
Ain't too much. I won't fucking
up,
eat.
Judy?
Look, I'm eating shit right now.
Somebody
Come on,
bombed.
Uncle.
What's up, brother?
How's everybody doing?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Saw your video or saw your post about being acknowledged by that world-renowned chef. Congrats, man. That's definitely going to be big for business down there.
Yeah, it was actually quite amazing, and Sorry, I got to go outside real quick.
Connection, bro.
The way that we all connected, and I just happened to have a case of my liquor with me, and she's like, I'd love to try it, and I gave her some, and she's like, I'll buy the whole case, and like, I want to introduce you to some people. And then I just kind of got into the story of what it was all about, and she's like, nope. She's like, I need to help you, and she's like, I'm going to give you my endorsement. And it was just like, wow.
Awesome.
Wow. I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's a blessing for sure.
Damn.
It definitely helped the community as well. So,
look at that. This guy here was recently
Come
married.
on, Gage. Ain't seen Gage in a long time either.
He's recently married. He's tied to that ball and chain now.
Yeah.
Ain't much he can do anymore.
Well, I've been married.
Yeah, and you haven't been out here in a while either.
Yeah.
You finally got permission.
Man, trying to get ready for this baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised you let him back on here.
Man, it's shoot. I had to paint, put together furniture, and get this baby room ready. Clean it out. It was full. We used it for storage and an office, so it was a bunch.
Hey, Roger, we got, if you want to hold up back there, Rod, we'll get you back in here when somebody drops out. Slimy boiled floating in butter. Yeah, it's okra's just nasty, dude.
Bro, I prefer I'll eat a mess of fried okra.
Yeah, dude. Me too.
As long as it's fried and you fry the snot out of it, I'm good.
And you can put it in gumbo or any man. I'll eat it in a soup. I like hominy too. I like hominy. I'm a corny.
Yeah, I'll eat hominy now.
Y'all can eat that okra shit. That okra shit's nasty.
I don't like it if it's like just
that shit tastes like a foot. Like you stick a dirty sock in your mouth and like, ooh, deep fried, it'll taste better. No, it's terrible.
Maybe you should try it in a different state, Dooney.
Hey, I've had it in Tennessee. I've had it in Louisiana. I've had it in Kentucky, and it all tastes like shit.
Yeah, it does.
It's
Phil,
a preference.
One more pack of those too.
Somebody misses you, Phil.
What's it say?
Gage misses
I
you.
miss you, Gage. Miss you, baby girl.
I like some fried green tomatoes. Now that's some good shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you deep fry it, I'll eat it. I don't give a fuck. Deep fry that shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm fucking eating it.
Deep fried shit.
Straight up.
Oh, hold on. You got a run that's barely still bubbling, and you got 2 bags of Jolly. Is 2 bags of Jolly Ranchers what you're fermenting?
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea, but most people use Jolly Ranchers for post flavoring.
That would take a lot of Jolly
Come on,
Ranchers.
Bill Foster.
Yeah.
Blue Ridge Mountains, North Carolina. Nice. Hope you guys are safe out there. No, okay. He's got them for flavor. Good. Whew.
That's some expensive shine, man.
What do you
Jolly
ferment?
Rancher mash?
Remember when we used to? Are you guys old enough to remember Zimas and Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah. Yeah.
I invented that shit, bro.
That got me into a lot of draws. I'll tell you that right now. Did you?
Oh shit! I'm in the Rock Gut group now.
Y'all saw my post about that contraption about the filtration system.
Yeah.
So what I'm asking is, because I do a lot of post infusions, because down here color really matters.
Yeah.
And when they see that bottle and it's all like, oh, it's like, so I have a kiwi mint that it's green, but it still has that cloudiness from the tiny sediment that comes from the fruit. So I'm trying to pull that out. Now I've been using a screen that is just like, it's the sharpest screen you can get, but it still comes through. So that's why I was looking at that machine and it was like, well, shit, how do I clear this up?
I pour mine through coffee filters. That'll take a lot of those particles out.
Me too.
The coffee filter?
Yeah.
I've
And
put
it
a
won't
post.
take your flavor out.
So I tried the coffee filter, and
They're
I even
slow.
doubled up on it.
They're
And
slow. Yeah, it's slow.
So
Hey,
pretty
Dooney,
slow.
you
But
can
again,
do,
it'll
Well,
still come
maybe,
out that.
move up to a paper towel or something. They're a little more porous.
or an upside down filtration
But I mean,
system.
that'll work, but it's
Carboy.
just, they make a press too, a filter press that they
Mhm.
press a bunch of filters together and run it through it.
the way to
Commercial
the
units,
cheap
but
way to try that is to pour it through a Brita filter or
Yeah.
a Brita pitcher.
You're gonna
That's
lose a
what I
little
use.
flavor on that though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen those aero presses they have for coffee? Where you put the coffee in and you press it. And
Yeah.
you receive sieve.
Like you're talking about like the French press, right?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like a long tube, and and you put the coffee in there, and you press it out, and the pressure from the press forces the off through this micro sieve. It's very, very, very fine micro sieve at the end. I wonder if something like that might work to help get some of that out.
Yeah,
Those
because
are nice.
when the bottles sit for a while, it's just like all those little particles will start to gather right at the bottom of the bottle.
Yeah.
You need upside, dude. Listen. Take a carboy, fill a carboy up, flip it over, put it in a rack. When all that sediment settles at the bottom, get you a cork with a hole in it or a valve. Drain that sediment from the bottom.
That's an idea.
Oh, yeah.
or just rack it up.
That's not a bad idea either.
I like that.
They make a special bottle just for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
they
You
do.
can get a conical fermenter.
Yeah, conical fermenter. They're the
Yes,
same thing.
yes, that's the word.
Well, it's difficult down here in Mexico because there's a lot of things there in the United States that you can get that I cannot
There
get
you
here.
go. Look,
Look at
Phil's
Phil.
got it.
That's a conical. And it's got a little
Wow.
catch. It's got a little catch thing at the bottom that catches the sediment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you just
Uh,
open it,
Phil,
drop it
thank
out.
you,
In
Phil.
one of my groups, DIY Shine, we've got a guy down there in I think it's Mexico, or I'm pretty sure it's Mexico and not South America, but they make a lot of nice copper stuff and a lot of nice steels and stuff. They may be able to put something together for you.
Yeah, conical
Oh,
fermenters are awesome.
You can
Also-
order those on Bever.
I
You can
just
get
made
those
my
anywhere.
first post in Rock Gut. I
Look
said,
at
"Say
you.
Humper Wiener."
Yeah,
Oh.
Josh and Michael Melrose and a bunch of them, are created that. Tyler Richardson, all of them.
Damn.
I wonder if that'll
Deborah.
fly in there.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into them for sure. If one of y'all could send me the name of them through message,
I will.
that'd be awesome.
My internet's down. It's getting worked on tomorrow morning, so hopefully I'll be able to do that for you tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate that.
Good thing your internet's down, Santa. I can send it to him right now. Ha ha. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, I mean, I'm on my phone. I can still surf, but it's slow.
Look at this, Phil. How many times? It's been a while since we've had two people waiting backstage just to get on stage.
I'm sorry.
Look at that. Jeepers creepers. Phil, you're popular. You know that? You got like a big following or something?
So I got a lot of people
What,
that hate me.
wasn't he saying that he'd sell it for $5 last time?
Do what to whose grandma?
I heard
This
Skittles.
is,
And something happened.
What's that?
Elderberry gin.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Damn it, what
Also,
a shit
that-
show my
that-
friend.
Did you see that, Patrick? Randy said he'll bring 3 or 4 with him when he comes.
Bill, what?
Randy said he will bring 3 or 4 with him when he comes.
Appreciate that, but I don't know when Randy's coming.
Ooh.
Everybody says that, hey, I'm coming, and then
I
I
already
don't know when they're
I
coming.
done told you I'm afraid of the Mexican place because of what's going on in my past, dude. I don't know.
I
so.
thought we was gonna start a moonshine suicide cult in Mexico together.
that's
You guys can't back out of
Property,
this.
you know?
You keep
That was
trying.
last week.
Last week's
Yeah, I've still got
they're gonna
plans
start
on the
wondering when all
phone.
this copper equipment and all these filters and everything torn is all coming down here. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Now that filter that you showed, that was like an inline filter, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
Yep.
one that
Yeah.
Junie posted. Yeah, you hook it to a hose. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but that was in line with your. You don't actually just pour it in there; it's in line with your system, right?
Yeah, it's self pumping, right, Junie? The pump that you showed or the filter.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. That's a self-pumping system. But as he said, it may pull out the flavor of it too. So
Right. But I was thinking of other purposes for it. Like you could put botanicals in there and trickle through it, or flavors and stuff and trickle through it, and maybe have just a slight filter on the bottom to keep them from going all the way through, but use it for adding flavor and stuff too when you weren't using it for filtering.
Help just compensate for what you're going to lose to the carbon. I mean, over flavor it.
Yeah,
yeah, that could work too. Over flavoring, yeah.
I mean, you're going to lose some, yes, but if you go a little more heavy on what you're infusing with, you can afford to lose a little bit.
Right.
The thing with charcoal is that when you're running whiskey or whatever, a lot of people use charcoal for their whiskeys and stuff, and they're doing that just to pull the bad stuff out of the liquor as it's coming out. You know what I mean? But a lot of the times that charcoal
fusel oils is what it removes a lot of the fusel oils.
Yeah, the fusel oils.
Yeah.
Someone said the paint strainer.
That's
you have a finer filter than that already.
Yeah,
you?
you need something fine.
Yeah, paint filters are a little too porous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, how long you been straining mash?
They don't hear you.
Brother.
Take us off mute.
Since about 2, he sounded like.
Since about 2?
Hey, here you, Joe.
All right.
Well, we can't hear you, but that sounds god awful.
I mean, I can appreciate the fact that you've been filtering it since 2, but your explanation of how you do it, we can't understand.
He's one of those mime guys. Dirty
I had a deaf cousin once, but all we could do was wink at each other.
Fucking Dooney.
Oh, he's using the machinator.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's like a miniature washing machine. It spins out the. Yeah, those are cool as fuck.
We got that out of PhilBilly's driveway.
I got one, and it did
He
come
got
out of
that out of
PhilBilly's driveway.
PhilBilly's driveway. Did you get that, Wes?
Oh, I legitimately went and picked it up this morning.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna put a switch on it to work the brake, and figure out a bag, and I'll give it back to him.
Yeah, I launched that motherfucker, son. I was like, whoa! I was fucking mad.
Oh, it's in pieces. I haven't plugged it in yet. I hope it works.
I had peach shit dripping down. I looked like I was in a peach bukkake party, dude. It was fucking terrible.
Now that's a video
of that, Phil.
Hey, I came over a couple hours after, and it was fucking hilarious. Then, if I'd have got to see it, I'd still be laughing.
Dude, I wish I had it on video. I'd show you guys.
It would have been a badass Halloween costume.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that would have been. That made some pretty good content, man.
Oh yes.
I launched that fucking thing in the driveway, and then I went straight to the shower. After I just come out here from having a shower, I was like, gotta go back.
You should have had one of your.
The worst part's playing the whole garage so the ants don't start coming in.
Dude, I'm still wiping peaches off of shit. It exploded.
Every time I spill something, man, the next day there's ants all over it shit.
Yeah.
And then he gave it to me. I'm probably going to end up. Told him I'm doing it outside. Fuck that.
Do it
I'm
outside.
not exploding in my garage.
The way the top was and everything, it was a little under-engineered. It needs some improvements.
Phil, can you turn him up?
Let me see if I can't.
I think you
mic
can.
settings.
Yeah, you can change them.
Say something now, Joe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We got you now.
Damn, Phil, it was your end.
No, it's real low. It's still real low.
I can still barely hear him, but I can hear him now.
Yeah, I don't know. But I just put it in a grain bag and then bucket with a hole. Twist it off, put it in here. And then she's this dry. after a few minutes.
Those things work.
Is that all the grain you've been straining?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
holy
30-gallon
shit.
barrel.
Damn, son.
I got about that much left.
There you go. You're almost there.
When it works great. But when it explodes, it fucking explodes.
Like I told you, I did that with fucking that brandy and that rum. I'll never fucking do those two again.
So
it must be the fruit.
My problem was the bag. Like the bag that dude gave me with the machinator worked great, but by the time I did 2 55-gallon barrels, the string broke. So then I just threw it away, and I tried to use one of my bags, one of these paint strainer bags, and it kept slapping the fucking power button, and it didn't make it go off. And once it goes off, that motherfucker's like, "Gah!" fucking explodes. There's peach shit every fucking where. It was horrible.
Well, look
that's
who,
why I do. That's why
look who
I do the
decided to
bag
come over to the
with
good
it,
guys.
but
Oh, that's what you do?
Yeah, but Joe, he's got a thing that goes on the top. You actually fill it while it's running, so it balances itself.
Yeah, it don't.
He
do
got
that work.
some guy 3D printed it, didn't he, Phil?
Yeah.
So you can actually just pour it in and it balances, so it don't fucking shake all over the place.
You got to get bags from that guy or make your own bags. But
I bought a bag at Brutensels today that I think is going to work pretty well.
His had a rope in it, and he burnt the rope so it touched tips like this. And it sat snug over the fucking
this?
thing. It was like that.
Oh, see, I'm gonna tie a little knot in it, and then I'm gonna burn it because that's probably where it came apart the first time.
Yeah.
But I think a little knot will be fine as long as it don't hit anything.
I just threw it away like a dummy.
You know, Bennett's in the house, and Bennett, it looks like you're falling asleep on that other stream over there, dude.
You are just
boring.
Poking.
Now, well, Bennett's over there on their stream, and it looks like he just took a drink. He's still alive. Never mind.
Yeah, I've had good success with doing it this way. Other than that rum and that apple brandy, he got off balance and went flying across the room.
I'm gonna build a cage. Like I said, I got that table. God damn. I was just gonna screw the bottom down, but after you told me that, I'm like, it wouldn't be hard to build, halfway up.
The bigger base.
I got a table. It used to have my
bounced
still
that
and stuff on it. I'm gonna put that. It sits high enough for a 5-gallon bucket to go under it, and then I'm gonna build up around it. That's what Joe was saying. It can't really fly across the room if it's got that much of a base to it. It might, but
Yeah, I just hold it.
Fucking ratchet strap that thing to a post.
there you go.
I do mine in my room because I do this year round up in Northeast Ohio.
That's why I'm mashing in fucking 200 gallons of mash so I can keep running through the winter. I'm not heating my garage, that's for sure.
Well, I heat that's just this little room. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I'm mashing in every barrel I have. I don't know what's going to go in all of them, but
Morgan, are you
I might as well
bored?
do it.
I'm ordering some stuff on door.
I thought he was asleep.
I got a mask right now.
I was about to poke
about
him.
earlier, Craig.
If you wanted to see us sleep, you could have went to that other stream and looked at Daniel over there. He was fucking asleep.
I think you might be right, Phil. I was thinking that.
What's up,
But I got a mask going right now that I talked earlier with Freight about, and it will not drop below 1 at all. And I know it's done. I tasted it, and it's like I felt it to see if it just had that sticky flavor, that stickiness to it. Nothing.
It
And
might.
it was like, okay.
It might pull a little bit.
Why is it I have the same mash on one that I do on the other? Now one dropped to 990 and the other one will not drop.
I think it's a temperature, bro. Temperature difference.
Who the hell's got a bell that's signaling shots now? This is
Drinking
some-
the last of my Sandman Red, White, and Blue. So
Oh, that was a good run too.
I'm gonna have to return these to refill, I guess.
Come on down or up.
So have any of y'all tried that hillbilly glass?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Oh. He sent me some down here. Should probably be arriving here in a couple days. I thought that was a genius idea, just as far as just adding that oak to the lid, and like letting it sit. How long did you guys let it sit?
I think I did 3 months, but I could have used longer.
Huh?
I did 3 months. It should have went longer, but
3 months. 3
You
months.
say that, Bennett, but I've never seen you on TV making liquor. So
congratulations.
True story. I mean, the surface area to the liquid's really not that high if you use a half-gallon jar, so it can go a good long time.
Right.
I was gonna say, it's like if you fill up a 1 gallon oak barrel, I mean that should be ready within 3 to 4 months.
It's your surface area.
Right.
Where the fuck is Tom at?
he said he was driving home. He said he was going to be late, but I mean, I don't know how late.
We got a lot of shit going on right now.
Yes, thank you, Randy.
Patrick, when you're using casks,
Yeah, I hadn't talked to him in a while. I know he's busy, got a lot going on. I don't want to aggravate him and bother him. Got a lot of shit on his plate right now.
When you're using barrels, like smaller barrels and stuff to age in, Dooney, it depends on what kind of char you're looking for and what you want for the end product.
I get what the Mexicans give me.
Okay, well, can you
Tamales, boy, tamales.
Yeah,
does the barrel have any color, any words or anything on it anywhere?
What's that?
Does the barrels that you're using have any stamps on it or anything?
No.
No,
they come from local wineries, and it's stuff that they've used, I think it's 3 times, and then they get rid of them.
When you're using a wine barrel, you're going to be amazed at the flavor that comes out of that wood from that wine barrel. It'll change the whole profile of your whiskey.
Right. But I know, I mean, I got to let those soak for, at least a year minimum.
Yeah. Well, how big are they?
50 gal.
Yeah, that's a year. And make sure that you put them somewhere where the environment changes consistently.
Where it changes consistently? Or
50 gallons, we might need a couple of years.
Yeah, like summer, spring, winter. You want to be able to make sure that it's in a room somewhere where the environment that's outside can get to it more than anywhere else. In a shed with no doors is preferable.
We got a happy hippie in
Yeah, see, it's weird here as far as like temperature goes. Because where I'm at, the temperature really doesn't change that much until just summertime. But it goes like summertime and then 5 months of fall. And then it goes straight back to summertime.
See, that's actually probably perfect for a wine barrel, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
David Dance, I don't remember the name of the brand. It's the same one Prohibition uses. I got it off of Amazon.
It's the Panda.
Yeah, or Ninja. There's two of them that work. You talking about the?
Yeah, I was answering David Dance's question.
Yeah, the one I have is the Ninja.
Yeah, both of those will work. They're the same thing virtually.
I love Brian. It works great.
I think PhilBilly got his off Temu.
Yeah.
Wow. Hillbilly don't have one. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I swung by his house before he woke up and saw
swings and he hits.
Once it flies, I'm no longer fucking with it.
Yeah, but
if
that
it
would have
grows
been
wings,
that would have
flies
been
across the yard.
the best review ever for them. Watch this shit fly.
I'm gonna bring it back. No, because it broke into pieces when it hit the ground. I'm gonna bring it back, and it's gonna be better, and you're gonna like it.
I got a bad temper. If I pick something up and slam it or fling it across the yard, I'm never fucking with it again. Except for my cat. One time when I was a kid, I made my cat fly twice, but I loved her and I forgave her. Like, okay, so I got a story. I took in this stray cat. I was about 23, 24 years old. I was young, full of anger. I come home from work, worked a hard, long ass day. I had a chair at my computer. I sat in it, and all of a sudden, shit flopped up over my shoulder. I'm talking like this cat. She had kittens, and after she had kittens, she would shit big blobs of nasty. It looked like fucking taco meat from Taco Bell, bro.
Oh, damn it.
Taco meat all over my shoulder, bro.
Thanks for the visual.
Grab that bitch up. I open it. My yard was a cornfield, like legit. You open my door, 10 feet from my door was a fucking cornfield. I made that bitch fly. I shouldn't have. That's mean. You shouldn't treat animals that way. But I would have treated any human the same fucking way. I would have made it fucking fly.
Note to self: don't shit on Hillbilly's shoulder.
Yeah, don't shit on me, bro.
No
I don't
animal
like
will harm dirt.
That's
But-
fucking funny.
I cleaned it all up, and I felt bad about 3 or 4 hours later. Still being stubborn, like fuck that motherfucker. But by the end of the night, I let her back in the house.
Yeah.
But if it's a material thing and it flies, I'm done with it.
How many mice and keyboards did you go through gaming or controllers?
No, I didn't really game. I was more of a addicted to porn kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You know they have
Well,
porn
you
games,
can
right?
combine the two, you know.
And that got thrown across the room.
That explains that stick you two on.
Yeah.
Like legit. Like porn. Porn is the reason why I know how to fix computers. Straight up. If it wasn't for that, I'd be a dumb motherfucker. I'd be like, how do you work this computer? I know everything about computers.
Too many
Because I'm
viruses
porn
or what?
Hey,
When it comes
I'm not
to
gonna
addictions-
lie. At my company, you know, I had an IT guy and just straight addicted to methamphetamine. But
Hell yeah.
he knew how to fix computers. And I was just like, how do you know so much? He's like, I just do this every day. Like, oh, shit. I felt fucking huge. It was like, all right, man.
He's seen computers inside and out. Like,
Yeah. I almost thought that every time he came to clean my units, he was just like looking for a crumb. Like, God damn.
Well, he might also be putting memory sticks to your computer and downloading all your information and everything else too. You know.
Yeah. No, I mean, luckily I didn't deal with that, but man, he was a trip.
Hell yeah.
They are a trip, dude. So, like PhilBilly was talking about, the way he learned how to work on computers was from porn, right? A crackhead will go out there and hustle for crack just because that's their addiction, right? So, if porn is your addiction, you're going to figure out how to work on your computer, keep your addiction working, right?
Oh yeah. I miss porn, man. I don't really look at it very much anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
got
it's a lot
tired of that
easier.
shit
It's a
more.
lot easier now.
Not
Yeah.
for me, dude. I don't have any waking moments alone ever.
That's a different story.
What's up,
Do you remember? I don't know if you're old enough, but do you remember back in the days of the 14.4 modems and the? Were you doing it? You remember downloading those pin Playboy images, and it would just do a line across your screen at a time?
Yeah.
It would take like 2 or 3 hours for one image.
Burn an image
Trying to
in your
look like
screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, you get a nipple.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Can I
You get a belly button.
Can I
love
start
the-
yet?
I got me a 14.4 gig or 14.4 meg modem, and I was like, man, I'm fucking awesome.
Bod modem.
Yeah, I was awesome, dude.
Yeah, my parents.
I had a 2400 baud is what I started with. 2400 baud modem.
When I was a kid,
That's slow as fuck.
Talk to Phil, Perry.
I was 5 years old. In the basement of my house, there was a stack of Playboys, just huge, like stacks of them. My dad had a collection that somebody would give him, and he had them. And I'd go down there, and I was 5 years old in my basement. I didn't care about creepy shit. People were like, basements are creepy. I'm like, fuck you, titties in the basement, son. I was down there. Yeah, boy, fucking checking them out. And then finally, my mom, they thought it was funny at first. And I was like, he's looking at movie magazines. But then the more I was into them, the more I was like, no, that's enough of that. They took them from me.
That's where your addiction started.
They took them from me. It ruined my life. And fucking, that was it. I was fucking fucked up. It should have just let me have them. I wouldn't have been so fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what did it, huh?
That's what I was about to say. So now we know.
It started young.
I agree with Tim Ferguson.
I agree.
No, Damon. That's certain kinds of sweet feed will have stuff in it that you won't like. Most of it will ferment right out.
It's hard to find a full or an all grain sweet feed.
The problem with the sweet feeds is all the vitamins and nutrients and supplements and pellets and all that shit they put in there.
That's why
fucks the taste up.
Ferguson was saying make your own.
Yeah, make your own sweet feed.
They put alfalfa in sweet feed.
You could get a bag of cracked corn. I don't know if it's sweet feed or what, but it's called cracked corn.
Yeah.
It's pig feed. It's for feeding pigs.
Yeah.
From Rural King for $8. That's a 50-pound bag. And it works well. It makes good liquor.
That's what I started with.
However, you could find a local farmer and find straight yellow fucking corn ground for $10 a fucking bag.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Local to you. If you live, somewhere that corn will
Come to Mexico, get a 100-pound sack of blue corn for $6.
There you go.
There you go. Right. Man, that sounds terrible. Wow.
Hey, Dooney, you sit down. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you all kind of cheap. Here in Washington, I'm paying $17 for a 50-pound bag of corn.
Wow.
In Washington?
Of yellow corn?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
Depends on what you're running. I mean, I'm running Oaxacan green.
Actually, it's cracked white corn.
White corn, probably King Hickory.
And that Rural King cracked corn for chickens has mineral pellets that destroy a match.
That's
you
have
to watch the ingredients.
That's scratch grains. We're talking about just.
I used scratch grains for a long time, but I mean,
some scratch grains, but Rural King has additives.
Go on Facebook Marketplace, type in shelled corn, and if there's anybody around you near you, they'll sell shelled corn. And you can get it cracked corn and shit from them too. So
you can put an ad on Facebook saying that you're looking for corn seed
or deer corn.
Nah, then he's got to buy a grinder. You want at least cracked.
Well, okay. Here's
I got my own grinder. I got my own grind mill.
Yeah, me too.
But you definitely want to get all kernel.
Me too. It's just up the road 15 minutes.
If they don't know their grain and the other ingredients, I would stay clear of it. Like if they know that it's got corn and what other ingredients, understand what's in it, then go ahead with it. But if not, steer
if
clear.
it carries xanthan gum, don't fuck with it.
Right.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch.
I don't like the deer corn.
A lot of times, deer corn has additives too.
Yeah, they have additives too.
Not always.
You get. I go buy a pound bag of deer corn from the guy down the road here.
So
you gotta get shit out of it.
I got it from the local feed barn.
Get what to put in it,
The deer around here don't like it cracked. They fucking like it whole. They won't fuck with the cracked shit. I don't know what they put in it.
It's because we have so many cornfields. It's what they're used to. They find corn piles.
I get deer in my yard every day.
Yes.
Yep.
They
I'm gonna start throwing.
you didn't know.
I'm gonna start throwing deer feed out in the backyard.
Yeah,
Roger sent me a link for this awesome fucking crossbow. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, bro, I got a badass crossbow that shoots like 426 feet per second right now.
Hey, once deer get used to like spent mash and grains, they don't really want to eat anything but that.
Right.
So they'll keep coming back like they are addicted.
Bro, I
got
just
a
dumb.
horse that comes back twice a year because of this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What did he say? He just dumped 660 pounds of corn?
I just dumped a 55-gallon barrel of fucking the bottom of it's fucking corn in my creek over here.
Sludgy.
These
Yeah.
squirrels, these birds are fucking it up.
That's where that 30 gallons going tomorrow.
Party at Phil's house.
Yep. I'm telling you, man, when they figure out it's like spent mash, it's got alcohol in it.
Yeah.
I got raccoons at my house that then they'll fight in the woods. Like literally they'll scream.
Well, you got to think about it. Deer are going to eat your mash, right? They're like, oh shit, I don't want to get fucking killed tonight by a damn hunter. And they're like, oh, some beer. Oh, fuck that hunter. I'm going to go do what I want. You know what I mean?
Hey, Wes,
Well, I got my workers here, you know, and they asked me the first time, they're like, oh, you know, because I told them, yeah, throw this out, like just dump it out on the land. They're like, oh no, give it to the chickens, give it to the pigs. I was like, I'm not giving my mash to the chickens.
Wow, they love it.
They do.
Yeah, they do love it. Animals
Chickens love it, man. I mean, you can let it air out, and just after a day or so, most of the alcohol evaporate out of it. Once you got it pressed out good, so the alcohol dissipates pretty quickly. Chickens love that shit, man.
Mine doesn't make it through the night. They're on that shit as soon as it gets dark.
Yeah, they love
but
it.
I'm talking about raccoon. You can keep it away from your chickens.
145.
See, and that's the crazy thing, especially where I'm at. I don't have deer, I don't have raccoons, I don't have skunks, I don't have any of that out here. And it's just, it's still odd to me because I'm in the mountains up here in Mexico.
What do you have,
I
armadillos?
love you, Joe.
145.
What kind of critters you
I have iguanas.
No.
I'm running tails.
Oh, that's tails.
It's 170. No, I'm not in tails. I'm running tails. It's 170.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm trying to run a neutral. I need some. I got to make apple pie.
Gotta
I'm
make
using up
apple
my
pie.
tails.
What's up, Ferg?
What's up, brother? What's going on, Fergie?
Hey, I stayed here backstage for 30 minutes.
That's dedication there.
That's right,
Sorry,
baby.
bro.
What happened
Sorry.
to Roger though?
I don't know. Where'd he go?
We're worth the wait.
He was waiting. He was waiting in the background.
I'm committed.
You need to be committed. That's probably right.
That's probably true.
What up, Ferg?
What's
So
up,
I did.
Hey, weren't we talking one night and all of a sudden I had to go?
Who, me
Joe.
and you?
Santa,
Oh,
Huh?
last Friday.
What's going on, Tyler?
I think we were talking.
Man, I can't.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
I saw that I was talking to you on Facebook Live. No, not Facebook or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
We were talking.
Last week on the live, I was at a hotel room. Everybody was fucking gone. I went to bed and left the live rolling. I could still hear you guys fucking talking at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think I was on that one.
We were
Wow.
snoring away.
I was ass out, dude.
What's up, Bean?
what's up, Raj?
What's going on, man?
Hey,
I miss
Lisa. I made it to the UPS store, and so we're
Did you?
on the way.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Did you know? Did you know that the United States Postal Services charges less for small packages than UPS does? And I've had successful packages show up at my house from USPS. In fact,
I was shocked about the price, but it's worth it.
there's one
Depends
here
on what you're, depends on
that
what you're
showed up at
shipping.
my house from
Yeah.
fucking Colorado Springs, Colorado, in a box from USPS. I didn't
They're
think
like,
they used it.
what are you sending? I was like, stickers. I think
tell
there's.
Just tell
Yeah.
them stickers and shirts, bro. Stickers and shirts.
Well, that's exactly what I said. But
I tell
there's
my
not a shirt in there. I don't have it.
I make custom snow globes.
You got to
That's
make
gonna
sure that it
wear
doesn't
out.
make the noise, though.
There you go.
No, it does.
Nah.
That's why I say it's a custom snow globe because I say that thing's worth $500 now. So if it
Yeah.
breaks, it's coming out of somebody's ass. So
Yeah.
So listen, I had somebody
you put
send me a
Fanta on the
shipment.
side.
I'm not going to say any names, but they sent me a shipment, right? And it came in, got all the way to where I live, and it was broken at the UPS store, and they told me they discarded it. There was
that was Uncle Moonshine.
Listen, no, there was $500 worth of dip
No
glass in
names.
this package.
It wasn't me.
Oh
Dip
shit!
glass, like
Sorry.
the Hydro Man sent it to me. You know what I mean? Like it was custom jars, and they just fucking discarded it. Threw in the trash.
That's a shame.
I sent a couple packages with a postal service, and it was $26.
Yeah, UPS, $40 to scan a couple little jars in a shirt.
Yeah, man.
That's right. And I sent it to UPS, and I wrapped this shit so good that it doesn't shake. I mean, it's like it's got so much. It's got a whole thing of bubble wrap around it.
Speaking of that, hey PhilBilly, I have a question for you, and it's very technical because it's coming up tomorrow.
What's up?
So I made a keg still for John Bent's auction, right?
Mm-hmm.
These people here in Laramie want me to ship it it's going to cost me $198 just for the 15-gallon shell.
What?
So how do I ship it?
So where's it going?
Well, okay,
Ohio.
so I was gonna send it to John Benson, Ohio, but once I found out the 15-gallon shell alone was $198 to ship, John Benson's like, let's put it in the auction, and then you ship it directly to the buyer.
Because you don't want to eat that shit. I don't
Hell
blame you.
yeah.
Well, he also told me that he would help me with shipping, but
So here's the deal. You get a box. It's 24 inches by 16 inches by 16 inches. Put the keg in it. Fucking.
He's got a ship too. He's got a 15
tape it
and
up,
a 5.
and it'll cost you $30 to ship the keg. UPS.
okay, and then I have a 5-gallon pony that I have to ship, and I want to ship the copper separately.
I would put it all
So
together.
I would take
for sure.
I would get a smaller box for the pony. That's going to cost you about. Oh, in the end, you're going to ship the whole thing for about $70 altogether. Everything. It'll be 3 different boxes.
That'd be
You want
great.
to use UPS. Don't
Right.
use the post office. Use
'Cause they're
UPS and use ground.
Right.
And it'll cost you. The cake's going to cost you around $30 to ship. The mini keg, the 5-gallon, it's going to cost you about 10 to 20.
Okay.
And put the rest of the copper parts and the tri-clamps and shit in a separate box. That'll cost you about 20 to ship.
Okay.
Why?
All right.
Why do you want to
And then
ship
put-
it all
every day.
separate?
I just
Okay.
shipped the pony and the copper and everything together.
Because
Well,
if you
I
put the
Yeah.
copper in with the kegs, they're going to throw that fucking down and it's going to smash the shit out of the copper.
Right. That's why I wanted to
want-
put the copper in a box with some fucking what do they call that? Egg carton foam.
Yeah.
Mhm.
3 different layers and all that good shit. So when it shows up, it's just as new as it was when I made it. You know what I mean?
Well, there's
I was
certain
gonna say my
sizes.
stills from Copper Still Co. to get them down here cost me $1,100 each.
That's
Yeah.
going out of country, though.
Yeah.
See, John was telling me that he was going to talk to Peterman about helping with shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he
I
said.
don't
to
know
me,
if that was
too.
for everybody or what it
He talked
was.
to me about
Here,
that.
I can get you exact. I can
Man.
tell you exactly.
Peterman called me
Talk
and
to,
said, "Hey, baby."
talk to Toby. He goes everywhere. He was just in your area. Maybe he can get it close to him.
Oh, I know he was in my area. He took home some maple bourbon that he gave me a good review on. It was badass.
There
I
you
love
go.
Toby. He's a good man. We even went to breakfast. It was fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, that was cool.
Fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll go over and poke some more. I need to win that steering paddle from Bennett.
I have a question for Phil on there.
I didn't see a stirring paddle.
Yeah, he got the shit stirrer award.
Oh, I thought you meant
Oh.
one in the auction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I definitely did that.
Well, there could be.
He got the shit stirrer award, and I'm trying to get that from him. So I'm guessing if I go over and poke a little bit more, maybe I'll get that,
Yeah.
that award. Some
That's a
point.
good
Damon.
start.
Damon, you're
Hillbilly,
donating a
I
bad
appreciate
motivator,
you
right?
sending your lids down here and not even charging me for the shipping. That's incredible, and I'll make sure that your name gets out down here. And you know, I was going to talk to everybody else about that because I know everybody else has their products and everything. And if there's any way that I can support you guys or help you guys from down here to make it go international for y'all, I mean, I'm more than willing to do that.
That'd be
Just add it in with
badass.
content.
Badass.
I have professional photography that's going to be getting involved, and that'll be next week because meeting Susanna Palazuelos, as you guys saw the post, she actually got me in touch with the president here that I'm meeting with the president of Mexico here in 2 weeks about it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So I would love to have your guys' stuff, available, even after that, because I know getting it down here within 2 weeks is not going to happen with it going through customs. It just takes like a month to 6 weeks to be able to get stuff from the United States. But if I can help you guys out up there to have international transfers, I mean, I'm all about it.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Hey, after last week, I talked to my wife. We're going to move to Morales.
You're gonna Morelos, you mean?
Yes, that.
Morelos.
Yeah, whatever it sounds like. If it sounds like that, yeah, that's the one.
I'm ready.
Let's say you're not a redneck, Lynn. You're a redneck.
Fred, what's your zip code?
82070.
Just type in bumfucked Egypt. It'll come right up.
What's the city?
Nah, bro. I live in the plains in the hills. Like I get to see antelope and deer and elk and bear all the time, and I get fucking flowers, dude. It's beautiful here. It looks like
except for the 80-mile-per-hour winds 6 days out of the week.
Yeah. Well, stick your damn condenser out the window and quit using water.
As I said, I built that National Guard base where you live, so I know exactly what that weather's like. It took me 1.5 years when that should have took 7 months.
Yeah, because the weather fucks with you. You can't use adhesives at a certain time.
Absolutely.
You can't paint.
You get the winds off those hills.
You try to weld with a welding rod up on a fucking girder or something. You fucking whoa, dude. Yeah, dude.
Right.
Go up with an 8x4 sheet of corrugated steel when the wind's blowing at 60, 70 miles per hour. You're going right off that motherfucker.
Yeah, and you let it go.
I tried that in Texas. It didn't work too well.
You need to move to Kentucky.
Hell no.
What's your address? Send it to me on Messenger.
I was gonna say, fucker, what's your address? You just send it to you. I'm just kidding.
I ain't mailing your shit for you. I'm just getting you a quote.
No, I got you, bro. And anything that helps for sure. Because
his address is online.
Hey, listen.
Oh, you need it? I got a horse.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm not hard guy to find.
I know. All right, here we go.
Hey, Mark, you got something going over there?
Out of this, Phil, for sure, brother.
That's no problem.
You got something dripping over there? Or are you just chillaxing tonight?
He's dripping.
Slaxing.
Where's your little ears?
Oh,
yeah. I got something I want to talk to you about, too,
Lisa,
about other stuff.
I sent those to Cassie, Lisa.
Awesome.
So she'd have a backup. I think she's going to take them to the festival.
Nice. We are doing a live stream from there. Hoping to get Lone Star to come by and hop on for a minute or two.
That'd be great.
And maybe sing about.
Man, I wish I could make it.
Is that next weekend?
Week from tomorrow. Week from yesterday.
Yeah,
right?
I actually thought it was this weekend.
No, we happy asses down next week.
I'm bummed out I can't make it. Freaking doctor's appointment. But I got to be there, so.
That's a long trip.
Sure, we didn't want you there anyway.
Yeah, well, thank you. Wait till you get that new crossbow. Let me show you how to shoot it wrong.
We'll miss you.
All right, so I have a question for y'all.
It looks tight, dude. I'm like,
that fucker's badass. That's nicer than mine.
I get it.
Got the built-in crank, which is a silent crank. And she's a wicked son of a bitch, I bet.
I was going to buy a new stainless steel pot, but I think I might get that instead.
What brand is it? What brand is it?
It's a 10-point.
Oh my God! Yeah, I spent $1,000 on one of those last year.
Yeah, 10 points are nice.
Yeah, they are.
They're like a Ridge Runner or Ridge something.
They got different models of them.
What? How many feet per second is it, Rod?
That was a 425, which is still cranking. I mean, mine's 450 and it flies.
Yeah, mine's 445.
425. 425. It's still fast as shit. I mean, for a bow, it's faster than any compound bow.
Yeah, it is.
So to ship your keg to Ohio, it would be $44.
15 gallon.
Yeah, the big one, 15 gallon, 44
Oh,
bucks.
shit.
You need a 24 inch by 16 inch by 16 inch box.
Hold on, let me grab a pen, dude.
They're easy to get.
Yeah, I can probably make one of those.
Isn't there a certain length or height where it gets a lot more expensive, Phil?
Well, okay,
Yeah,
so according to the internet, the keg weighs what, 49 pounds empty, right? With the
No,
stem
it's
in it?
30 pounds.
With
Hey,
the stem
Trey,
in it,
write down on your paper,
there's no
live
stem.
stream, 1 hour,
Yeah,
10 minutes.
It's probably about
and you
30
come back
pounds.
and feed it.
I like the way you think, Berg.
Yeah,
What heads?
I do this shit for a living, man.
I'm looking at that, buying that thing, so I haven't got any broadheads. I haven't got nothing yet.
Broadheads are going to cost you about $58 for a good 2-inch cut.
So I'm looking at something I can sit on my back porch and just bang.
Well, yeah, you can do that. I mean,
Oh, the freezer.
just put some camouflage netting up in front of you, and
Hell, if you get some
definitely.
use to him, he won't even have to do that.
Yeah,
Give it some time, and they'll walk right up to you.
yeah, definitely.
See, what sucks in Wyoming is you have to have broadheads that only open up to 7/8 inches. They give you a ring, and if your broadhead opens more than that, you can't use it in the field.
Well, fuck, I'm shooting 3.5 inch right now.
Right?
Hey, you can shoot a fucking blade around here.
Not here in Wyoming.
Damn.
But Damon, get like a. They sell a like a styrofoam shooting target.
Yeah,
$40 at Walmart. Get one of those. Get your scope dialed in, and then put your bait pile out 20 yards, 25, 30 yards even, and just get used to shooting at that range, and you'll be dead on.
Start with cheap arrows and a
Yeah,
broadhead.
yeah. Cheap. Get the cheapest bolt you can get, cause.
And then get field points that are the same weight as your broadhead.
Yeah, I shoot nothing but 100 grain. That's all I shoot. I won't shoot a 125.
I agree with that, but I'm saying you got to get a field tip that matches it. Or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to have a 100 grain field tip, and that. You want to match your field tip up with your broadhead.
Yep.
And then
it'll change it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't shoot beyond what I've sighted my bow in at, I stay at 30 yards, and I won't shoot anything beyond that. If they're out there further than that, then I won't shoot. And I've got markers where what yardage I'm at from 10 to it goes from 10 yards out to 30 yards. Every 10 yards there's a marker, like a little flag.
I have my yards apart. So I have my pins on my sight.
Yeah.
Apart.
Yeah, exactly. Just like a compound sight. You've got your color coded pins.
But then he's saying. You think I'll? Oh God!
What happened?
Did you get this? Did you get dysentery, Phil, or what?
Was fucking horrible.
Phil.
Respect. Try that shit. Respect.
Horrible.
Botulism, baby. Botulism.
Botulism.
That's what it was. Botulism blackberry. That's how you make bathtub acid. Oh, dude, that's fucking brutal. Why am I seeing shit?
Wow,
you think I'll see shit?
I just seen that.
That shit was hilarious. And that jar, Easy said that jar's been sitting there for like 4 months. It was nasty, dude. It had a fucking that much mold on top of it.
It stunk. It stunk. And it tasted terrible.
They fucking shook it up
Yeah.
and took drinks of it. That was the start of his suicide pact.
Booze.
So
Hey, man, next day,
I forgot
give
what
me a
they
call and
call
I'll
it.
talk to you about
I
that.
forgot what they call it here in Mexico, but they take what you call it your 4 shots, your heads, whatever you want to call it. But they save that shit here and they drink it. And of course, it's cheap as fuck. And they're like, oh, you know, it makes you go blind. And I mean, technically, it doesn't really make you go blind.
No.
But you just get a straight blurred vision for, you know, however long you're fucking drunk for.
No
But
wonder why they're all pissed off all the time. Like red ants.
the shit's super cheap. And they're like, oh, have you tried this? Like, this is really strong. This is really strong. It's like, what you're drinking is shit. That's what you're drinking. You're supposed to throw that shit out. Get rid of that.
You wake up the next morning with a headache, you know why?
Right.
Have you ever drank a good drink of straight heads? Because I did it by mistake one time, and it took my breath away. I mean, I don't know how anybody would drink that. Holy shit.
Not sure I would say that on live TV. Good drink, good head.
fucking nuts.
Toby was here, and I was working, and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get this liquor running, and I got this liquor running, and I was like, you watch the liquor in the garage, I'll go out here and build these still parts. And every once in a while, he'd come out to the building, and he brought me a jar, and he was like, what do you think of this? And I just took a big fucking drink of it, and I was like, God damn, you just handed me a jar of heads. He's like, yeah, I wanted to see if you think it's heads or not. And I was like, that's definitely fucking heads.
Wow.
You fucking set me up, bro. Burnt the fuck out of my face.
Oh, dude, it's
Damn it,
bad.
man.
It's not even just hot liquor. Like that shit, it took my breath away. It was so bad.
Hey, Phil.
I've drank some high proof liquor, but that was different.
Hey,
See,
Phil.
and that's the thing about what I do here is I don't add tails. I put my tails into just another bucket. You know, for all the liquor that I have, it all comes straight from the hearts, and then I just deep proof it with, you know, my mineral water that I get. So
I'm doing a tails run right now. I save mine up and then I make high proof neutral through a column.
Okay. So do you run it again?
I save up my tails and then I run that through a column with a D flag. And I pull 190 or higher throughout the run.
See that, Phil?
See, it's like for me, it's like we even pull 190. I mean, it's good because, like, for me, if I'm pulling that high of alcohol content, and I've yet to do that, I pulled 170, and that was it.
No, but I'm
at
saying
the height.
I'm loading my still with 50 proof liquor though. It's all tails, high proof tails. I save them up until I can fill my still, and then I run that. That's what I do. That's what I do my toast
column, bubble plates.
Called a faints run.
Yeah, it's a faints run,
Yeah.
but you pull off flavorless. It's fucking Everclear. It's just super high proof vodka.
Are you running it one time or are you running it twice to get that?
Just once.
Just once?
No, I
Well,
packed
and
that
it
whole column.
it all depends on how your still is set up too. Columns and stuff, and the more vertical area you have, and the copper, the surface area, and whatever else. You're running in North Georgia, aren't you doing?
Hey, I've gotten 190 off that column right there, if you can see it.
Yeah.
Little.
Yeah,
it's
that's
yeah.
similar to my
You know what
setup.
that reminds me of, Ferg?
What?
Guys with lifted trucks.
Nice.
You mean with the ass bent down?
No, not squatters. It's guys with lifted trucks. A little bit of overcompensation there, huh, Ferg?
I'm not running
Hey,
my
man.
column tonight. This is my
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh. Okay,
So each one of these
I'm
come
sorry.
through.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
Each one of these come through.
it was bigger than that. But
So with that
I'm saving my tails, but all my heads I just toss.
I throw my
Personally.
heads away.
Okay,
I
are you
actually
talking
burn 'em.
4 shots or heads?
I actually burn them in a little.
4 shots or heads?
I might do it right now.
What argue the difference between 4 shots and heads?
Okay,
4 shots is the garbage right off the rip.
And heads are
then
not?
Your heads are garbage too, but Those you can
So
salvage a little
that's
bit
what I'm
of.
saying. Argue the point of 4 shots and heads. And I
Ain't no
got this
argument.
from
That's really
you.
arguable.
I actually got this from you, PhilBilly.
Right,
Yeah,
four
not really
shots.
Shot from head.
4 shots are methanol. That's what 4 shots are. Just pure methanol. That's what they call 4 is methanol.
But
Your heads have a lot of compounds in it, from ethyl acetates. There's a lot acetone. There's a lot of different compounds in heads. But when they talk about 4 shots, they're strictly talking about methanol, the toxin.
That's what they say will But make you go do you blind, toss your not the heads in your 4 shots? I do. I mean, I do.
Do
you toss your heads and your 4 shots?
No, I don't toss my head.
You don't.
Oh, I do.
I do.
I use them for weed
You
killer,
toss it
glass
all.
cleaner, countertop
I keep my
cleaner,
head-
sanitizer.
I keep my heads
Save
for
those,
fire
save those
starters.
pores and heads.
I saved
I mean,
mine, but it ain't
a good solvent.
Yeah, I throw mine
Okay,
on
so
the
on
fire
that
pit.
technical note, it is tossed in a way, but it's used different ways. Weed killers and cleaning parts.
Yeah, I'm not saying it cannot be used in a different way, like as a cleaner or as a weed killer, is what you're saying. But I'm saying, as far as drinkable liquor,
No,
do you throw your 4 shots and your heads away?
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people actually put their heads back in their tails bucket. They'll save that.
Yeah, like a
And
faint.
I've heard that. They'll
Yeah,
add
the
it to their
faints
tail.
run.
Definitely heard that. I don't. I throw it away because you're just extending a head. You're probably gonna get some good liquor, but you're extending your heads on that run by 10 times, and I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to do all that. Yeah, I mean, like from my standpoint right now is that I just collect all my hearts, which usually on my 40 gallons, I'll get anywhere between 5 and 6 gallons of hearts, and then I just toss the rest. But I'll take the mash, like once it starts getting into the tails, like I got my sour mashes going right now, and I collect all my old, mash, and then I go with new corn and I pour my old mash that's already been cooking back into my barrel, and then I let that cook overnight, and then I'll go in, it's like I'll add sugar to that if needed.
Right.
It's a pseudo sour mash. I mean, you're using
basically
not
the
using
sour
back
mash
stuff.
recipe.
As long as you keep refresh. Now, when you say you're refreshing your grains, you're refreshing all the grains from the last mash, or just a portion of them?
New grains.
All new grains.
All right.
All new grains.
So you're not doing a sour mash.
Yeah, that's
Now, when you talk about pouring it back in there, you're talking about your back set.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
Exit on all your grains.
it's a
Well,
pseudo
that would be a
sour
whole
mash.
nother
I mean,
category.
it's a it's a portion of a sour mash, but it's fresh grain. I mean,
That I don't know how to categorize that.
I mean,
I'm not
Well,
sure.
when you do a sour
I would
mash,
always call it.
It
I
is
would
the
always
Celtic
call it
Hills
sour
way.
mash.
We should call it a Dooney mash.
The mash. I'll tell you, like, I know grain for me is a lot cheaper than what it is for everybody else. And that's why
But,
it's like I
sour
like
mash
to have fresh grain because it really does come through on the liquor.
The fresh grain ain't got to give you the sour mash flavor though.
Right, but I'm thinking
Right,
he's looking for consistency.
If you're going
Well,
with just,
that's what
with
I'm
just going
talking
so
about.
much percentage of back set,
What's up,
and
Tiny?
you're going fresh grain, you're going.
Can
if
y'all
you're
hear
going so
me
much-
okay?
Say my name.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
We hear you.
If you're going so
Okay.
much back set and then fresh grain, you're not really getting a true sour mash.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Your
you are.
sour
But,
mash comes. The sour mash comes from the grain.
God damn.
God damn, Santa.
Can I talk?
Santa,
I've been
come on
trying to
through.
talk for about 3 minutes now.
Put your hand up. Put your
And
hand
both
up
of them
first.
talking over me, and I started
your hand
with
up.
mine.
Santa, what are you trying to say?
All right. As far as supplementing it, what you do is you run your sour mash and you keep generating it. But every generation, you take about 10% out and replenish that with about 10% fresh grain.
Yeah.
You can develop consistency that way, and you can also have a good sour mash if sour mash flavor is what you're going for.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you never see what happens with sour mashing is a lot of times when they get to the 5th or 6th generation, it just starts your flavor, your corn flavor just starts in the sourness. It just starts weakening out, and all you basically doing from that point on is a sugar wash with backset.
You hear a lot of guys talking about 10 and
That's
15.
exactly why we were cutting you off, yeah, because you make us all look stupid.
No, he's very right. And when I get into my 4th and 5th generation sour mash, what I see is what the problem is the pH crash. If you don't know how to adjust that pH crash and keep going, then you're going to fail with that sour mash. But Santa is 100% correct. You take a little bit of grain, you put it back, you add your back set, you keep it going, you generation after generation. This is what we talked about, the lineage of Dooney whiskey. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But he's doing something right though. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah,
you're
doing
something right, for sure.
A sour mash would just be another product for you.
Yes.
That's a separate liquor in itself. You can sell yours and a sour mash both.
I agree with that.
I mean, the way, so, I mean, I know like it's so much different here than it is in the United States as far as even cost goes, and that's why it's like if I keep replenishing it with just fresh grain, but I'm still using the back set alone, my mash is ready within, 3 to 4 days. Like I'm not having to wait 7 to 10 days for it to get ready.
That's because
the liquor that comes out,
probably because your pH.
Come on,
That's helping lower your pH to where it needs to be. It's probably helped lowering your pH where it needs to be. That's why I was getting ready to say to Frey, if you're getting pH crashes, try adding a little bit less back set because it's really acidic. Or you can throw a bag like a little brewer's bag of crushed oyster shells into your mash, into your sour mash, and it'll help stabilize the.
Cassie's got the oyster shells.
Y'all don't get oyster shells down there?
This is the thing here in Mexico is I literally have to make shine the way that our forefathers did.
Right. Well, they did.
I have to use
the oyster shells. You can be able to get. Y'all have a lot of chickens down there, don't you?
We have chicken, but we do not have oyster shells. We do not have barley. We do not have rye. We don't have any of that.
Okay.
That's crazy.
When everybody talks about using amylase and stuff I cannot get that. That does not exist here.
It exists in your
literally
brain.
everything that I get is all organic ingredients that come like corn straight from the stalk into a bag.
It's just calcium carbonate. So if you can find calcium carbonate, it's the same thing.
Well, yeah, you can get that from eggshells too.
Can you grow stuff down there?
Well, okay, so Santa's on the right note here because chicken scratch or chicken feed, when they have to clean their gullet, it comes with oyster shells.
Yeah, they give you oyster shells for a supplement to make the eggs hard.
Yes.
But this is what I'm telling you is that they do not use what's called chicken feed in the United States. Here, they just crack corn and that's it. They crack corn and give it to the chickens.
So did they give them any kind of calcium supplement for their shells?
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's a different country. Yeah,
not everybody does the same.
Mexico is a third world country. They do not have the resources, nor the education, nor anything else that the United States has. And this is what I always go back to. And that's why I said it's, I hear so many people just adding different things into their mash, and those resources are not available to me. So I'm working with all the organic ingredients that come from all the local farmers.
Ingredient.
Can't you still use eggshells?
Steven, grab me another beer.
Yeah, you can use the actual eggshells.
Just regular eggshells.
Oh yeah, eggshells.
Yeah, hard-boiled eggshell. Yeah,
calcium carbonate.
Calcium carbonate.
These individuals out here, they don't put eggs in the refrigerator.
What
it's
the
like
You don't have to put fresh
You don't have
eggs in the
to.
refrigerator.
I bet you they get their eggs from chickens.
Yes, yes, you can.
I mean, I have what I have 75 chickens right now.
Hey, Dooney.
Wow.
Hey, Dooney. Hey,
They're
Dooney.
gonna be getting pissed off if you take their eggshells.
Hey, Dooney.
Right?
Hey, Dooney, you know you can get amylase from grains.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm talking about the liquid amylase that's been extracted. That
Yeah, I
if you
know that,
put
but you
into a
don't need
bottle.
it if you can get it from your grain.
So if that's the case, then why does other moonshiners? I can't say everybody, but why do other moonshiners want to get the extra amylase?
Because they don't know. They don't know
You get
science. Go ahead, Santa. You talk about this, Santa. It's all you, bro. Get it.
I want to argue, but you don't have barley down there, so you're not going to get your amylase from that. But you do have wheat. No wheat either. So he doesn't have malted grains down there. I mean, malted corn is going to get you so far, but it's not going to really,
Yeah, barley's where it's at. If you can get your farmers to plant barley fields, dude, it'd be a game changer.
You don't have any beta alpha in your malted corn enough for it to fully convert itself. The diastatic power of corn is not enough.
Right.
Like Bean said, it's just easier. That's why we use the liquid amylase and stuff.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's other sweet potatoes. I mean, you can get amylase from a lot of different things. So, I mean, you may have to get online and look at for sources of beta gluco amylase.
Yep.
Glucanase. But yeah, you should be able to find some source of it down there. If not, call Prohibition. I mean, to have it shipped by like a gallon, it might be $100, but you use so little of it. Yeah, but you use so little of it, it'll last you a good long time.
Right.
Like a half a
But
teaspoon
see,
to a gallon.
That's why I go back to like what I'm doing here is I'm trying to keep everything local. I'm trying to support the community, support the local farmers, to build up the community. So when I start outsourcing things, I'm going against what I originally started this for.
True.
You
But
know,
to create
so
a good, to create a good liquor, you might have to do that.
Well, I mean, everything's not available to you. It's you're going to have to find it somewhere and somehow. That's what I'm saying. Get online. They have sweet potatoes down there, don't they?
That's coming from a different state. Sweet potatoes will grow more north, like
well, they've got to have something in it.
Yeah.
It's very tropical where I'm at. So high citrus fruits, pineapple.
That'd be better off making brandy.
Fruit has amylase in it too, and pectin.
Well, no, because I'm not going to make brandy because everybody that looks at whiskey out here, they look at only the rich drink whiskey. That's it. So that's why I'm creating this to where I'm using at least minimum 52% corn so I can call it whiskey. And that way everybody from the poor, the middle class, and the upper class can all enjoy something.
Yeah.
And then
nobody has to be segregated to where if they feel like, only the rich drink whiskey, it's like, no.
What's your second ingredient other than corn?
Hey, Dooney, did you know that amylase is a derivative of spit?
Or barley in Mexico.
I know that. And oats.
Amylase is a derivative. It is in your spit. We have amylase in our spit.
It's a digestive enzyme. What's your secondary grain down there that you're using with your corn?
Oats.
Oats.
There you go.
Hey, you need to get a spit jar and just collect your amylase.
Man, I'm going to go down to Mexico City, down to Prostitute Lane, and I'm going to have them all spit in it. Fill up a 5-gallon bucket.
You don't want prostitute. I don't know.
I mean, there's certain tribes that use women's spit to help ferment their beverages. But anyway, there is a way that you can do it without all that, and that's to use a specialized yeast called yellow label angel yeast.
Yeah,
and it's got some microbes in it that are basically doing the same thing as your enzymes,
Does it mimic?
So
It does mimic.
it'll help break it down too.
In that fact,
But,
if you
but
have
again,
corn in a
you're
barrel,
talking about outsourcing.
Yeah.
Well,
And
no. I'm talking about ordering it once, and then after that, you can maintain that yeast and keep it alive forever and ever and ever down there, or you can employ somebody.
But again, you're talking about even something as small as yeast taken away from the locals, because I get my yeast from
I
the
don't know.
locals.
You might be creating more hurdles than it'd be worth. By the time you get done what you're doing, you're limiting yourself so much and you're restricting yourself so much, it's going to affect your product or your margins.
No, I mean, not really. I mean, if you just stick with what you're doing and you're happy with what you're doing, then that's fine. I mean, there's no reason to go outside anywhere else if you're happy with what you're currently doing.
Well, he just
What if you want to increase
and
your
that's the thing,
volume?
is that it's the people appreciate it the most because they see what I'm doing for the community, and they see that I'm trying to help not just my little town, but to bring in Mexico. The paved way just to this town is to bring tourism, to help other people flourish their businesses for people coming in, because Mexico has gotten such a bad rap for such a long time, because through the media, what's happened 15 years ago is not really happening now.
Right.
But a lot of people think that it's like, oh, Mexico's dangerous, it's this and it's that. No, it's not. You're in danger of more harm in the United States as an American than you are as an American here in Mexico. 100%.
I disagree.
Corn smut is different. What's
I
corn
mean,
smut?
if you go looking for stupid, you'll find it. I'll tell you that. But here, if you don't look for stupid, if you don't get involved with any of the dumb business, no, you are 100% fine, because they don't want you and something on the TV of you being harmed, because that's bad publicity. That's bad for their business.
Well, the police don't want that, and the mayors and the council people and all that don't want it. Governors don't. But when you talk about the bottom of the barrel people down there, man, they can get pretty cutthroat and ruthless.
No,
but I mean, cities, cities and tourist spots not so bad.
They are
but
all controlled.
there's a lot of places in the countryside in Mexico where they just soon cut his leg at you, man.
Country borders and talking about politics across country.
Yeah.
About us having a good time.
But anyway, getting back to the liquor and the whiskey, just to get a yeast from somewhere else and bring it in is not really taking away. Where are you getting your yeast now? Just using wild yeast and
hold on.
Wild yeast.
That's what he said
Wild
earlier.
yeast. They don't even have bread yeast. They don't have bread yeast here. They use wild yeast for everything.
Patrick.
I mean, all over Mexico or just in that specific area?
Just in my area.
Okay.
Patrick, can you get rice in your area?
Interesting.
Oh, hey, rice.
You can't get rice?
I mean, I can get rice, but that comes from Mexico City.
Damn, okay.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I'm trying here. I'm trying to give you ways to get amylase.
I mean, I'm not saying that I deliver a poor product, and could my product my product be better? You know what? Honestly, yes. I mean, I'm very young in this. I know that. And the more that I learn, of course, from gentlemen like yourselves and ladies like yourselves, I'll be able to keep growing. But it's just like my vision right now is, how can I help my community? How can I grow this into a new pathway from even people from America to start importing their product here? And if that means that I can be the foundation of that, I'm all about it, because I want to see everybody thrive. The community, Mexico, America, all the moonshiners. I want to see everybody just go up. And if that means that I have to start with a piss poor product compared to everybody else's,
I'm not saying it's poor. I'm not saying it's poor. I'm just trying to make it easier on you and make it a little more profitable.
Efficient.
Right.
A lot faster.
Who's gonna play us a song?
and consistent. Consistency is really what you will strive for.
Phil
I
is
want to hear
drumming
this
on
song.
a six-string hard
Correct.
on. Get it, Phil. Get it,
Everything
Phil.
that you're saying, Bad Santa, I am taking in. I appreciate any constructive criticism. I'm not the person being like, oh, well, you don't
I'm
know
not
anything.
trying
No,
to,
no,
I'm
no, no,
not,
no.
I'm not trying to be
That's
a
how I
critic. But
learn.
I've not tasted your spirit, and I have no idea. I'm not being a critic at all. I'm just trying to help streamline and make it more efficient. And you know, I know you want to keep it all sourced locally, but sometimes, you know, just like that yeast, you may have to just buy a 500 gram pack for 20 some bucks, pay 100, have it shipped down there through Amazon, and propagate it. Once you do that, you never have to buy it again, and that can be something local. You can employ somebody locally to keep it alive and propagate it and be your yeast man. You know,
you can pull yeast off your corn stalk.
The problem with that is and I agree with you if I was able to do that, but
you can.
The folks down here, they're so used to doing things just one way from. You're talking like through generations and generations, and anything new that comes their way, it's like a rock in a sheep's path. Like the sheep doesn't know what to do. It's like, no, it's not going to work the same. Rather than trying to do it the same way, just because it's new, just a new little product, it's just like, no, this isn't going to work. And you can't try and deter them to sit there and try something new because they've done this for so long just one way, and it's always worked for them just one way.
sounds like a lot of old moonshiners to me.
Right, exactly.
Listen, though, you can keep the yeast that's in your barrel, and I'm sure PhilBilly would agree with this. You don't have to buy yeast every time. There's already yeast in your barrel, and they will build colonies. Until you add more sugar to that yeast, it won't die.
And you
Yeast
can get
only
your
dies from heat.
Keep it up for you.
Not cold. You can take the yeast out of every barrel you have.
If you take all that sludge in the bottom of your barrel and put it in a mason jar,
yes,
put it in
sir.
the fridge, the liquid will separate. You can suck the liquid off top, and that bottom shit is good yeast.
And then you have a Patrick Juni yeast for the next fucking 1,000 years.
And it's got nutrients in it well, so you don't have to use nutrients if you're using like a high sugar wash. All that dead yeast in the yeast bed help keep the live yeast going, man. It's
we got to go to room temperature.
So here's the thing that I want to run by y'all because I've never done it. There was a local farmer here that was struggling selling his brown sugar just because politics out of Mexico City.
Sure.
And I bought 500 pounds of brown sugar.
Oh, I hear rum coming on.
You need more barrels, dude. You need more barrels.
Rum.
I hear rum coming on.
I have 20 50-gallon barrels.
How many?
I have 20. 20.
You have 20 50-gallon barrels.
Yeah.
Well, you better get busy. Better get busy, bro.
Are they full?
I can help you.
Yeah, we can all help you with brown sugar recipes.
Are the barrels full or are they empty?
No, so I mean, I have some that I just leave to the side to prepare a new mash every time I run because I'm trying to run 3 to 4 times a week if I can.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
I used to do that.
So that way I just keep product going. I mean, through my last event here in the town, I literally ran dry. I had 600 bottles made, that were ready, and I ran down to only 12.
So you can get totes down there, can't you?
I can.
I instead of using a lot of totes, you're gonna have to graduate to totes when you start getting so big.
Right. Yeah.
Judy, listen to this.
This really just started as a hobby, and I mean, I was the guy that said, you know what, I want to make moonshine. It's something that I've always been passionate about. Yeah, I'm going to buy 2 stills from Adam. And I bought 2 40-gallon stills off the rip. Never have done a run in my life. And it was just like, this is just something that I want to do. And it just ended up being more than what I was expecting from when it came from a hobby to, you know, how I can use this to help my town. I can use this to help the people.
Obsession. Go ahead.
Okay. Is your product for
From
sale?
hobby to obsession.
Phil and Ferg, let's rock out.
Celtic, is your product for sale?
Plug it up, Ferg.
You got that
What's
right,
that?
baby.
Is your
Plug it
product
in, man.
Can we purchase your product?
So I cannot import. I can only sell within Mexico right now. I don't have a license to import. I've been trying to find different avenues of how I can send it to the United States, but with it getting to Mexico or getting through customs,
Sure.
that's what the difficult part's going to be.
Got it. Understood.
I mean, if it came in maybe, you know, like those little mini mason jars, and I sent it like by 2 or 3, there's not really going to be a question. But if it comes into like bottles or anything of that nature,
Yeah, you know
we're
what it is.
hosed.
But with that being said, with all your connections and everything, can you not get with one of your local tequila guys and be able to hook something up to where you can, or what?
So it's difficult with that because they just don't operate like Americans do. You know, if I went to ask them to send one of my products, they would look at that as like disrespectful because it's not their product. You know.
Good cousin fucking song right there, Ferg.
I didn't know if y'all could hear me.
I can hear that shit.
Hell yeah, man.
Doodling banjos.
Hey, what did Hillbilly say about just the
They tell
paperwork to
Fergie
send the
squeal
lid?
like a pig.
You got a pretty mouth, son.
The paperwork just to send. Yeah, see, like Hillbilly went through it.
Up there in Ohio.
Just
Was that
to
filmed
send
up
the
there in
lids
Ohio?
here. I mean, the paperwork is insane. You know, when you're shipping things international, when it goes through customs, it is so difficult.
Well, as long as you're not sending 10 children, it's
I was
okay.
just curious, buddy.
I send shit through
Maybe
customs. It's just the cost.
How much is it for children?
What?
The best thing that I could probably do is I could send it to Matamoros. I could send a bottle to Matamoros and then have somebody drive it across the border into Texas and have them ship it out of Texas so it ships nationally and then we don't have to deal with U.S. Customs.
That's why I was saying you need some whiskey mules. I seen that last week.
You know, fortunately, I have a person that owns an import-export business that has those type of mules. So, you know, we may be able to work something out.
You just have to pass it through the wall, man. You know.
We are live, just so you know. Just to bring it back up for a
He
second.
doesn't give a shit. Like, listen, Jimmy's got this shit on point right here. Like, he can talk about it all he wants because the country that he lives in doesn't give a fuck, you know. And now we're intermingling with America and
Celtic Hills, how do you cool your condenser on your runs?
With water.
Well, me personally,
What are we looking at, Roger?
I use a 200-gallon water barrel to where I don't have to cool my condenser. It stays consistent.
Yeah.
I'm terrible. I can't play with the shit. When I was a kid, I could. When I was a kid.
We already tried to talk
Ferg
him into this once.
Damon, mute us all and play Ferg and Phil.
I'm a rhythm player. That's it. Most of the time, it was
I
just
just thumb a couple chords.
prop.
That's about it.
There you go, baby.
You gotta
Holy
sing.
shit. Look at him play.
We got a strummer.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, sir. Now sing, goddammit. Sing!
Sing us some David Allen Cole. There you go.
In the pine, in the flowers, shiver the whole night through.
Yeah, baby. Oh, you sound good, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm fucking right.
You ready for Grand Ole Opry?
Hey, dude, you could have been man. You'd have run Sturgis off the stage.
That motherfucker's drunker than shit.
Was that the new Ohio Moonshine song there?
So going back to the brown sugar that I purchased, how much does the profile change from brown sugar to sugar cane?
Okay, hold on. Can I step in here? I'm a brown sugar fool. Like, I've used brown sugar the whole time I've ever been making moonshine. I've used it for 3 years straight. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I will let the other people talk first, and then I will go last.
Go ahead. You got four.
I've never ran brown sugar, so it's all you.
Okay, so it changes your profile to where you get a rum aspect. Like, listen, this maple bourbon, so it's 4-grain malted oats, right? Or malted grains. I call it crowbar. Crown, rye, oat, wheat, and barley. Crowbar. Okay?
Right.
Okay? And then when I put maple bourbon in it, or maple in it, dude, yes, it changes the profile and bring up the corn to SG and everything to 1.08 with brown sugar or dark brown sugar or Moldiva. I like to use Moldiva. Actually, Ferg's tasted my liquor.
Yeah, it was good.
Have you ran
Rogers
vanilla
tasted
sugar?
my liquor.
I got a bunch of Pinella sugar, Piloncillo.
I just did an all vanilla. I had to get rid of it before winter. It was clumping up real bad.
I think that it brings
All
the profile
vanilla
of the corn and whatever your baseline is forward. The brown sugar pushes that whiskey baseline forward, the taste profile. You can taste the corn better. You can taste the barley better. You can taste the rye a little bit. You know what I mean? That brown sugar is, I don't know, dude. I'm a brown sugar fanatic, dude.
The thing
I
is,
use like the peach brandies and some things, but I don't use it with my grains. But down there in Mexico, do you get a Morena sugar?
I do.
That's one of the best sugars to use if you're just going to use a pure sugar. If you're not planning on it burning
the brown sugar family, which
This was just, as I said, this was just a farmer that was in need that had this left over. And I mean, I literally bought 50 pounds a bag for $3. So it's just like, yeah, no.
Well, that reminds
I'll take it all.
The Morena?
Take it all.
Yeah, I would too.
Wow.
Yeah. Brown
Even
sugar
if I had to run it and make it into a neutral,
Hey,
that's cheap liquor.
They said they're about to announce a winner.
Who is?
American whiskey or something like that, I think.
Wait, what?
Who is that? What's that? America what?
Listen, I wasn't involved in any contest, so I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it wasn't until tomorrow.
Yeah, the launch is tomorrow.
5 o'clock tomorrow.
They're not live anymore.
Bennett went back over there. They're not
Yeah,
live over
it's
there.
tomorrow at like 6, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a replay now.
5.
Fuck, I'm not ready for
They
that.
got a replay?
Was it 5?
Damn, I
I'm
thought they were
pretty
live.
sure it starts at 5.
You know what I was going to say? Let's broadcast their live through our live. And
Let's scissor it.
Yeah.
Jeremy Stewart, can you talk yet?
That's what you should. Actually, that's what you should do tomorrow for the auction.
I could do it if they want me to.
Bro, I want you to.
Dude, to me, that gets that much more exposure to
Yes,
them.
I
I don't
want you
see
to.
I don't see why.
What time is it?
Post it in Mark Morgan's group, post it in Rogers' group, post it in the collective, post it in Santa's group. You know what I mean? Post it.
Well, they were saying, yeah, they were posted everywhere, but
Yeah,
No,
they'll get pissed off about it.
Hey, you know, if y'all gonna bid on anything, you're gonna win a damn thing with me bidding.
They'll get
With
pissed
who?
off.
Or you can pay out the arm of your leg.
They're
With
tough
who?
like that.
If all I can say is if the winner wins and they're close enough to me, I will deliver that still that I made for them. You know what I mean? If it's within 15 hours of me, I will take it.
Bring it down to me.
You know,
That was a big commitment you just gave there.
You're in California, aren't you?
How's it going, Jeremy?
Yeah. No, you're in Wyoming, aren't you?
Yeah, Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming. That's right.
Bring it down to me,
Santa. I know that you're in Kentucky.
Hey, he's got it. Come on, he's sandbagging on me.
I love you, Santa.
Yeah. I might put a quarter of that grop up just so Fergie can bid on it.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. See, anything helps. Shit.
Hey,
Morgan.
I tell you what, you want my house? I just signed the deed over, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Grappa.
Yeah, I think you might want to talk to your wife about that first.
Yeah.
Come on, Phil, play it.
Hey,
Play
anybody got a place I can stay for a little while?
Yeah. Come to Mexico. I got you.
Brother, I'm sorry.
Hey,
All I got left is a doghouse.
Hey, we'll figure out
Come to
some
Mexico. I got you.
We'll find some MLAs.
Yeah, I'm sure Patrick's got you.
Yeah, get that hot tui amylase.
Oh wait, you know what? I got that shit on here somewhere.
Hawk Dewey?
Talk to you, Emily, now that you said it.
That shit around with you, huh?
Yeah, that hot tui amylase. It's got the nutrients and everything in it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have it on here. I thought I did.
Dude, I can't
That
play.
sounds like a Mexican tune there, Phil.
Motherfuckers over there at Classic. Yeah.
Damn, Phil, that sounds
Somebody
really
needs to wax their damn strings a little bit.
No, he just needs to wax his fingers.
Wax some strings.
That might be why. Phil. You still have that sticky from the buds on your finger, and it's
Oh, here. Screech, 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 screech.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's what it
screecher,
does.
bro. I ain't no good.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a
Fucking
Real quick, I want to pop in here real fast, and we got that next weekend. We got that thing coming up in Arkansas. We're going over there. We're going to be doing a lot of good stuff. We had a lot of phone calls. We've been trying to go around trying to get pallets, trying to get these Gaylord boxes. Thanks a lot, Phil, for mentioning that. But we've been trying to get those like fucking nuts. I think we may have them. But one person I really do want to, all of us want to really thank is Brian Key.
Hell yeah.
That motherfucker has been,
yes, sir.
He's got trucks full of stuff, and he's been doing all kind of stuff like crazy.
I talked to him today. He's gonna take his trailer down for us as well.
Nice. Brian Key, Phil's got a pizza for you. Thanks a lot, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, I'll ship you a Jack's pizza.
I hope that the winner of that steal is in Arkansas.
Or
because I'd be coming. Shit.
Does
That's good
anybody
here, Jim.
have a clue of what time they're doing this shit tomorrow?
We just
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Oh,
All right,
I don't know
somebody
whether
remind
it's
me.
central. I
There
don't
he
know
is.
whether it's Central Mountain or Eastern time.
There he is.
Eastern.
I can say Eastern.
Eastern time.
Eastern.
Eastern, okay.
Somebody remind me. That way I can
7 o'clock
broadcast their
here.
shit on this shit. I'm gonna have a lot of shit going on tomorrow.
Hold
Here,
on. You have
will
to
send
put a
you a
reminder
message.
in it.
Well, the thing about it is, people watching it on yours won't be able to bid on the live though.
I'll just open it in two. I would open it in 2 places, but yes, you have
Okay,
to put
on that
somewhere.
note,
that they have
American
to bid.
Whiskey is
Right.
supposed to be me on
Or
live on that
I
night.
could just
or
put a
whatever.
link. I could put a link to it on my PhilBilly page, and we could put a link to it everywhere, and then people can watch the original. We'll try and get them some viewers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Does that hit your YouTube crowd? Because that's a big.
I'll post it to my YouTube group too. I could post it on the page. There's a thing where you can post. Let's see what it's called.
I've
Phil,
never.
you got the $100 plan, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to post directly to your TikTok and every fucking thing.
And your
Yeah, you can post it
Instagram and
everywhere.
Well, if you know how to do that, why don't you do that?
Destinations.
I don't know how. Damon,
Just
help us
add the
out.
destination.
Yeah, I know how to just add a destination, but you got to have information for your tickety-tockety.
Yeah,
Right. You have all that
I
filled
think
in
I'm
and ready.
still.
That's for my
don't think I'm
tickety
allowed-
toppy.
I don't
Yeah,
think I'm allowed
login,
to-
password, topic, all that.
I requested a destination from Phil for the
RTP.
militia, and guess what I got?
Roger fall off again.
What's that,
Yeah,
baby?
I did.
Yeah. Did he say
I
bye?
don't
I
think
thought I heard him say bye.
I
Did he?
think Gonna watch
There he
No,
is.
There you go.
There's not. I mean, it's this black screen. I don't know.
He's in the dark, bro.
Something about the dog.
Yeah, there he goes again.
Turn the
All
light
right.
on, Roger.
Hi, Roger. Hey, Phil.
Huh.
I love you, brother.
Love you. I don't think I could go live on TikTok. Plus, nor do I want to.
There are other
Yeah,
people
well,
on this
Can you
live.
stream it through my page? I can give you a destination.
You can go live on TikTok, but they're real funny. They're real iffy.
Well, they ban you for saying fuck.
Everything, man. You can't even drink on there, I don't think.
This
I think they
would
ban it
give
just for drinking on there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
let me,
ban.
so, let me ask you a
it's
question.
hard.
Liquor, they'll
TikTok
ban
will
you.
ban you for anything.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. I've been Frayed Not for 4 years, okay? And I've never been banned.
Yeah,
I've got
I
some
know you've been
bullshit
afraid.
on my stuff. No, I'm not afraid. It's spelled differently. It's Frayed Not. That moonshine? Frayed Not.
Left the A off, dude.
Frayed Not. Come on, Dooney. You want to challenge me right now? Come on, let's get it.
Being they got that auction over at John Bench's
Tomorrow.
distillery they're doing tomorrow.
That tomorrow too? That starts in the early afternoon, doesn't it?
No, that's what we're talking
Yeah,
about,
5
dude.
o'clock.
5 o'clock.
No, there's American Whiskey has one,
Yeah,
and then
John
Dairy
Bench
has
is
one.
streaming it through American Whiskey, and
Oh.
American Whiskey is involved, and I'm involved, and yeah, you know.
Wait a
you know what I
minute,
mean?
what, Damon?
American Whiskey is broadcasting John Bench's auction.
John Benson.
Yeah,
Which
they're,
I
they're,
have
they're the only ones, they are the only ones that are
I had
broadcasting.
Dick Fifth.
Oh, I thought you were saying Jerry Bentley was doing something.
Bean, I'm banned right now.
That's the only page you can
Okay.
bid from is from
Heard
American Whiskey.
I went
John
live.
Bench,
You have to bid on theirs.
John Bench Firehouse Shine Company is putting on an auction, which is going through American Whiskey. There's a bunch of stuff that people can bid on.
So Bean, I'm banned right now because I went live when I was cutting all this weed up. I got a 30-day ban from it. Immediately. I was
You
like,
know it's legal. Why? It's legal there. Why the hell?
I was in the middle of saying that. I was like, don't be reporting me because everything I'm doing is completely black screen.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
I was watching it.
Well, see, that's
Now,
where we
now
got
this
to
is
know what
great to get
we're
us
saying and what we're
look at
talking about. Because, you know, people like you're talking about hunting and stuff or fucking doing bad things where hunting, poaching.
That's why I turn my cam off every time I.
I've seen this video once. This is fucked up, man. I used to have a bunch of buddies, and we send each other the most fucked up, deranged shit in the world. Horrible shit.
bro.
Sometimes
Yes.
give you fucking nightmares.
Welcome back, Fergus.
One time, there's this dude in the woods. And look, man, it's graphic. If you don't want to hear it, put your fingers in your fucking ears.
Welcome back, Danny.
There's this dude hunting in the woods, and there's this dead ass deer on the ground. And you're like, oh, this dude just bagged him a deer. This motherfucker pulls his pecker out and fucks that dead deer. I'm not kidding you one fucking bit. It was disgusting, disturbing as fuck. And I couldn't, like, I didn't want to see it, but at the same time, I was like, is that possible? Can you do that? Maybe I
You
should go
couldn't
hunting.
stop looking, huh?
Bro,
And he
I
started
have.
fucking its mouth and shit too. I was like, God damn, this fucking dude's going to hell.
Now, where the hell you think minotaurs come from, buddy?
Oh my god. So I have a story. I was fucking 12 years old and I was in Jackson Hole, Wyoming hunting with my uncle, right? He shot this 6x6 bull elk and he was like, well, the last thing that elk wants to do is masturbate. And he started grabbing that thing and I was like, what the fuck, dude? 12 years old. Yeah.
And this was your uncle.
Died.
So I was behind a lot of that shit. I shared a lot of shit and I'd send it to everybody I know. Like there was this one video. It was this fucking dude eating these Fruit Loops out of his chick's butthole. It was pretty fucking horrible. Yeah. I mean, we've seen some fucked up shit to each other.
Same.
So here's the eating Fruit Loops out of somebody's asshole cavity.
Nice.
Wow.
Drinking to that.
Cocoa Pebbles.
No.
but
I'm sending you the video, Wes.
That took a turn there, baby. I'm telling you.
No, I've drank through a lot of things, but I'm
It's pretty amazing. Like the butthole's as big as a bowl. They pour milk in it, pour Fruit Loops in it.
Dude,
and they all start sharing it. Like it's
I got the idea of it without you telling me. And it doesn't make it any better.
It was a whole
right.
At least the Rice Krispies to get that snap crackle pop out of it.
Oh my god!
5 years old.
That's a good idea. Like you'd be feeling that in there, wouldn't you? Like, ooh, it's
that snap crackle pop, baby. Almost as good as a hamster, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you spell Phil?
Oh my god!
There's one now. Oh no.
Here we go. You blocked. You banned.
All right, so
Phil's been banned.
I got
It's not even 11 o'clock. Look at this.
I got an infusion that I did that I promise you it will change your lives 100%.
We can't get it.
And I did.
Uh-oh. It doesn't always work. Something's going to change my life, and all of a sudden.
Hey, I'm in Mexico. I have no competition from y'all. But if you use natural nutmeg, cinnamon.
Oh my God! See, it's always happening. Where it always goes.
Hold on, you blocked
vanilla.
All right, from the top.
Write this down.
Wait, we got to start over. You cut out.
Go ahead.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg. Cinnamon.
Apple pie. What
Coffee.
Oh, see, here we go.
Damon, stop.
I think you're doing that.
Natural honey.
All right.
Cinnamon sticks. Blend them all together, and it is phenomenal.
That sounds great, but
where do you blend it?
It's made from all kinds of different things. You're going to get
That
different.
sounds like it's apple pie.
You're gonna give a different
with honey.
flavor.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what we put in our apple pie.
Yeah.
Toby, what do you want? I don't know.
But you're missing the apples.
Right.
Oh, but you cannot forget using natural vanilla sticks.
Oh yeah.
Not vanilla drop, extracted vanilla stick.
Right.
Where'd you get those from Guatemala? From Earth?
Scrape the bean.
Yeah.
Talk about the bean.
But even your honey,
you're using natural sticks,
and
right?
the nutmeg nut, and you crush that. It's out of this world. It is literally out of this world good.
It sounds
Fresh
great.
spices.
Do it
Fresh
again, Danny.
spices and botanicals and a thumper take it to the next fucking level.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to
I'll
me.
tell you what, man. Get you some saffron.
I'm getting ready to make a clear apple pie tomorrow.
Make some saffron shine. I want to see somebody make saffron shine.
All right.
You do it.
Challenge accepted. You
That's
do.
above my pay grade, man.
Challenge accepted. You too.
Dude.
It costs about $1,000 for a 10-gallon mash, but I want to see it.
Shit.
So, on my last batch that I did, I did a honey. So through my infusions, I just infused honey every 45 minutes into my 40-gallon. I sit there and I would just dump my thumper, load it more with honey, and just keep it running. And the natural honey that you get here is just unreal.
I bet.
Can you get that psychedelic honey down there? That black shit that makes you trip?
I got it.
Oh,
I got it.
That would be
That's literally soaked. It's soaked in mushrooms.
Oh, there's maggots on it. God damn, Bean.
Wouldn't it have amylase? Wouldn't honey have amylase in it?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
This ain't on
Yes,
liquor.
Fuck.
It ain't on his liquor, is it, Phil?
I'm just saying.
Honey has amylase.
Damn.
You got amylase all around you, bro.
Yes.
Don't-
Let the bees do the work. Let the bees
As I
do the
told you,
work.
I bought 10 gallons of honey for $70. 10 gallons.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I run honey too.
Dude.
I think I could buy 5 gallons for $70.
Huh?
No.
5 gallons of honey for $70? No way, not in the U.S.
You can get a
No way.
bucket of honey for $70.
No, it's less than that.
I was gonna say I want like 3.
Less than a bucket or less than 70?
No, it's less than less than a bucket.
Okay, I was gonna say, dude, I literally want 3, and I'll drive to you at some point because that is.
Yeah, I'll pick up a few this weekend.
Hey, I forgot to get some amylase. I mean, not shit. I got the amylase. What the?
Amylase on the mind.
Hey,
Come on,
quit drinking some molasses.
Molasses. I can get molasses by the 5 gallon, and for 5 gallons of molasses, I think in American dollars it's $9.
Yeah,
for 5 gallons of molasses.
5 gallons?
Damn.
They grow a lot of cane down there, don't they? They grow a lot of cane down there.
Fuck, hell yeah, they do. Like, there will be mornings I will wake up and there's ash all over my property because the way that
There's ash all over your property.
they farm their sugar canes, they let it grow so much, and then they burn it all down to the root.
Well, that's the
And then they
fire
pull
too.
the
That's
root.
what they use to feed the kilns. You know, is the leftover dried stalks. You know, they're feeding that shit in. That's their fuel.
Hold up. Did you guys know that you can take your corn and dry it out and put salt on it and use it in fucking fertilizer?
That's good stuff, Vince.
I know you could dry it out and make popcorn.
No, fertilizer for the next crops.
I'm with you, Ben. I buy that all the time.
I didn't see what he said. I need to talk to you, John. I'll message you after this.
Wes has got the hookup, baby.
Yeah, Wes.
I'm going to add a quart of my grappa to the auction. I just wonder if it would be okay to ship, and if they would want to sell a illegal bottle. I don't know. They might not want to do it.
I don't know if you can offer an illegal jar of liquor, dude.
Depends on who you pay.
Hey, just tell me how much you want for it, and then we'll take the money and donate it to it.
Add a little bit more on top, and it'll get wherever it wants it to go.
Fergie don't want to bid against anybody.
I know. I'm just gonna, just keep the price.
Hey, Larry.
My wife will be pissed, but I'll buy it.
Well, it's not. It would be that
package in the mail.
I mean, what's the difference with your wife being pissed? Whether you're buying something or not.
Exactly.
Hey, Dooney, you have a wife? Hey, Dooney, do you have a wife?
Are you married?
Do you have a wife?
I am getting married November 23rd.
Oh,
nice.
So that's my deadline to carry the tits across the border, huh?
Hey, we're going to let's load the camper. We're going to his wedding.
Yeah.
I'll take you guys there and out to Combs Ferry where we found the
hell.
Yes.
So
the ones I was showing you guys at the show.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted to keep going, and I'm gonna be vulnerable. So when we were interviewing you, somebody's still. I can hear it feedbacking.
Yeah, you do.
So it does for me. But
Did you just join another live with our live, or how does this
we
work?
we were doing a great interview. But I ended up having like an anxiety attack during it, and I deal with like a panic. Like I don't know what do you call it, man? Like anxiety attacks. So I ended up ending this perfect interview we were doing together, man. And one of the questions I wanted to ask you guys, I ended up ending that episode quick. I mean, we had a long episode, but I wanted to go more in depth. If you had to,
that's what I'm laughing about.
if you had to like give someone the
broadcasting
most
your live on our
reason
live.
to believe in Bigfoot, what would it be? Does that make sense? Is that a good? Does that make sense?
The best evidence I could present.
Yeah, like if someone's like, I don't believe in them at all. What is the best thing you could bring to the table to be like, listen, buddy?
So they're all talking about
Like, you may
Bigfoot.
not
Hell, we're
believe,
talking
but
about
here's
fucking
some
deer
cold-hearted
torture.
Well, you know, I need to get a hat. Years ago, when I was a kid, people that claimed they had Bigfoot sightings, the ones they would show on the news, were always the guy with 4 teeth left in his mouth and a single strap open on his bibbed overalls, going, "Yeah, ass thought of Sasquatch and he stole my chickens. And they kind of made it a laughing stock on the news, but it ain't like that anymore. I mean, I've interviewed judges,
Holy shit, Hillbilly, what the fuck are you watching?
lawyers, and a ton of cops.
Hold on, bro.
Most of them
Obviously,
just
something like that.
Look, I'll tell you the story, but you can't give out my name because I got a job to keep.
But I think that's common on anything, because I used to do true crime before I did this podcast, and there was a lot of time.
Baby.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, that, you know what? they got some serious issues. They need to, like,
that's the competition right there.
They need to go see a therapist, not talk about this on live, because
They are talking about Bigfoot.
If you charge for the online, the shit that we see tonight, it's like $300 an hour.
When they start talking about strap-ons and all that shit, like, okay, you know what, y'all got some own serious issues. Like, we're gonna leave that.
We moved up to the mountains up here. I tell them all the time, guys, gotta be careful at night when we go outside. Bigfoot lives around these here parts, so be careful.
Hey,
dude, I'm on.
You met like a female Bigfoot. You had Buzz.
Oh my God! Don't email Bigfoot, because if my sister's watching, she's gonna email him back.
Hey, we had a 30-minute conversation at Ian's birthday about Phil wanting to fuck a giraffe.
Well, he's probably high on pussy.
Dude, I'm a virus. Like, I'll go to. I had the whole party talking about fucking giraffes.
So
like,
at one
the
point,
whole party.
So at one point, it was just like me and Joe listening to him, and I was answering, and I didn't realize everybody was listening. They're like, "Are you talking about fucking a giraffe?" Phil's like, "That's what he was saying, man. I don't know." He had the whole fucking party thinking I'm the one talking about fucking a giraffe. But then, real quietly, you'd start hearing people talking about this is how I'd fuck a giraffe.
That's sweet.
Like the whole party transitioned to that.
Yes, Kathy, you did.
Yeah, we was fucking giraffes all night, bro. It was awesome.
So Phil, how was you fucking giraffe?
Hard for me to see it, man.
Well, we've came up with a lot of ways to do it.
Good.
I believe that.
Phil, back to this female Bigfoot.
What's your way?
You know what's funny about that? I just showed that couple on and Dooney didn't even notice, and that's for Dooney.
I want to know, Celtic, do you have Bigfoot in Mexico?
What's that?
The chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
The chupacabra. Yeah. Okay. So the way that I actually came up with the name of Celtic Hills is because moonshine alone came from the Celtic Hills of Scotland. Okay, and then all the Scottish and the Irish immigrated to the United States.
Okay, hold on.
From the Celtic Hills. And then they made their way from New York down to Pennsylvania, into the South, into the Appalachian. And they shared their recipes with the Appalachians. That's where moonshine was truly created.
I thought it was like England, because I was thinking in Scotland they were doing more of a single malt. They were doing single malt.
It was
they were doing a single malt, but when they immigrated to the United States,
right? Oh,
they didn't have the same ingredients available to them.
Right.
Yeah, they were making moonshine though in England before 1492, before they came over.
But the Scottish people,
the name moonshine wasn't established until 1792.
Right. It wasn't a corn base though.
The Scottish people immigrated
to. It was multi-grain, but it
was corn based.
No, I'm talking about the one in England before that.
Yeah,
it was a multi-grain.
Potatoes.
Well, that was.
I know you got to let them talk.
Ireland brought a lot of the protein.
It was the Scottish that brought it over.
In England, they had a multi-grain.
Who cares?
And some say that was the first shine, but technically to us, moonshine is just illegal. Because
Well, and that name's always, moonshine has always carried on as an illegal liquor.
Patrick Dooney, I advise you not to say no more about that, please.
What?
So you're gonna get into that subject, right? That I've already heard about that subject, and okay, proceed. Do it.
What?
So the thing about moonshine alone is, from the very beginning, moonshine was always described as an illegal liquor because during the Prohibition, that was a hidden name, right? Because when they technically disallowed all liquor from being to the public, they called it moonshine. So people would go into the bars. If police were there, they'd be, let's get some moonshine, because the police didn't know. They didn't know what moonshine was. They literally just see it as a clear liquor, right? Now, through time and through generations, different formulas have been mixed. But going back to where the true moonshine actually was established was through the Irish and the Scottish that had one formula. And that one formula was corn whiskey. It was 52% corn. And then,
well, when they were in Scotland and Ireland, it wasn't corn. When they came to the Americas, they couldn't get the grains they had over there. They started using corn.
Right.
They started using corn because all they had in Scotland was potatoes.
Yeah.
No, they had barley, and they had a lot of barley was used in England and Scotland and Ireland. These potatoes.
And in England, but not in Scotland.
That was
see moonshine. If you can research this, but moonshine originated straight from Scotland into Ireland, because anybody that says, "Oh, well, I'm Scottish or I'm Irish,"
I'm both.
There's no fucking difference, because the Scottish literally left when London was invading Scotland. The British were invading Scotland, and then the Scottish sat there and retreated, went to a different place, and they found Ireland, and they're like, "Oh, well, no, we're Irish, we're not Scottish. Like, this is Ireland." That's how Ireland was founded. And then when the London Guard went to invade Ireland, then that's when all the Irish were immigrated to the United States. And that's where they came in on the boat fold into New York. And so if you watch, what's that one?
The history of it. But in Scotland, there was no corn. And so, they weren't making corn liquor in Scotland or Ireland.
Using
barley. Barley and potatoes. And,
yes.
Barley and potatoes.
Right.
Peated barley.
But they were calling that whiskey at that time.
First, moonshine is a lot of attributed to England. But as far as distillation and making liquors, that goes way, way, way back.
Is he breaking? Is Santa breaking up a lot just for me, or is it everybody?
It's for me too.
I thought it was just me.
I'm just saying, if you look at it, if you go on Google, you will see that moonshine alone originated in 1792, and then it came from the Celtic hills. It came from Scotland, and it came from the Scottish that came to the United States.
They had to put that moonshine in the barrel to transport it, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, they came with their recipes and then incorporated it with the appellations, and then they created moonshine, which moonshine, the name itself, wasn't created until the Prohibition, because that was the hidden feature of the liquor for it to be delivered to bars and be run away from the police to where they were not recognized.
That's not the way I read it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going on about almost 2.5 hours here, everybody. I'm going to start winding down.
Oh, leave me in it.
We only got 3 minutes. I mean, 3 hours.
We got 6 minutes before we're at 2.5 hours. So you guys got 6 minutes to say what you got to say.
Leave me there and let me pay for it.
I love y'all.
I'm a bitch.
And after
I'm
that,
gonna go live.
And after that, we're going to watch some horror movies.
Yeah.
I'm going to go live.
Are you going to shut it off?
Everybody knows about the auction tomorrow. Give them the website to American Whiskey and go there and bid and help everybody out. We'll post that in the militia page as well.
There's some pretty badass stuff on there.
Yes.
Thank you, Gordon.
Still Will and Big Beard have donated, and everybody else that donated. Oh my God!
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that got donated.
Beautiful.
Do we know how the auction's going to work? Like, is it on Facebook? How do you bid? All that stuff.
You go to the Facebook page and you bid. You make bids there. The last bid, and it's timed. So if somebody says $100 on Jack Schmack Barrel over here, then when your time is down, they're gonna be like, all right, time 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last person that got the highest bid has 24 hours to make payment or make arrangements for that payment. If it's not done, then they get kicked in the nuts.
Next highest bidder.
Yeah,
they get kicked in the blueberries or the emerald.
Who the hell's Jack Beck?
Is there a place? Is there a place where I could just donate money to?
Yeah.
Ben's put a Cash App or Venmo out for sure.
There's a lot of scams out there. So if one of y'all can send me a link to who I can donate to, I'd be more than happy to donate to any of the victim whatsoever. I mean, even though I'm in Mexico alone, I'm still an American at heart.
I think Mark and Cassie put together a list
Shining the way for Shriners.
You're right, Santa. There are links out there. If you follow mine or militia group, there are links out there that you can send to.
Yeah.
As I said, if there is a direct link that somebody can send me, I would be more than happy to donate.
Right.
Something that comes from one of us.
It's trustworthy, but there's a lot of different places. If you get to like straight to churches and stuff like that, you can. Which is what they're saying is one of the best ways to donate, actually, to get around, taxes and skimming and all that.
It has to be personal or a church. They don't get
Right.
Yeah, give it to a church. Give it to a church.
Because there's administrative fees and all taxes and everything else that they got to pay. So
You better get to a church that way you don't worry about
gets to where it needs to be, especially through churches. Because all that shit
As I said,
when that shit happened,
if somebody can send me a direct link,
the churches were able to eat. That's what kept us fed while this shit. The churches that weren't destroyed kept everybody fed off it, man. So,
Damon, are you taking monetary donations at the?
No, we are not taking any monetary donations at all. Period. None.
Celtic, I don't have you as a friend on here.
Somebody find Ben's post and send
I'll
it to
send
him.
you the information.
Or you got the Holdens that are doing a lot of good things around.
Yeah.
So they, I think it's Brandy.
Right there. Donate to Farm to Bottle. They have a 501c3 now.
There we go. Yep, I saw that too.
I know a few people actually. on Facebook
501c3, nonprofit organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a link right there, Celtic. Cassie just sent you a link.
Okay.
Perfect. If you can send that to me on a direct message, I would greatly appreciate it.
Like I said, if you friend myself or Cassie, I'll make sure you get it.
Okay. Because I'll be willing to donate $4,000 cash off the top. That way, whoever is needed, they got it.
Now, Ferglander at Cash App.
I think.
Hey, Ferg.
I think for an amount that large, you should absolutely get with a church and not an individual.
Absolutely.
No,
I mean,
we'll use it for the camper.
That's what I'm saying is if somebody can send me a direct link to them to a place that you trust, then I'm more than willing to donate $4,000 to anybody that is in need.
So, Uncle, can you look up that page you did, or have Cassie send him one of those
Yeah.
places?
The thing is, Celtic's not friend with me on Facebook or Cassie. So if
he's not mine. I think he friended me.
But I mean that's awesome. So I mean we have to do our part and at least get him in contact with the right person and get
That's
it.
right.
You know?
Henderson, we got 1 minute left and we're out too.
Good night.
Celtic, go ahead and friend me. It's Mark Morgan.
3. Oh.
But people are dropping out. Who do we lose?
Celtic.
Frayed went out, didn't he?
Yep, Braden did.
Celtic.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like flies.
Go ahead and friend me. My name is Mark Morgan.
Okay.
Then,
If you send just send me it on a message, and we'll link up from there, and we'll go. I'll make sure that the donation is made.
I don't know who to send the message to because I don't know your real name.
I can't hear anybody else.
Cassie's already got it. Cassie's taking care of you, bro.
Yeah. Everybody, I love you.
All right.
It's been a pleasure spending 2
Appreciate you guys.
I love you.
Take care.
Chicken grease.
Go.
See you, Damon.
I think Santa left too, didn't he?
Later.
He was